Yo, chat, good evening. How the devil is everybody doing, huh? I hope we're doing well. So, yeah, we woke up and there was a detail from Josephine that said that she got by the butcher, and that she's hurt. And, yeah, good times. So, Green is, very unhappy with this. But Ash, hello. How's bowling? How's things? How's the boy doing? Oh fuck yeah! She says in the note, or she said in the note that she was okay. What okay means is up to interpretation, so we'll see. But also, we have a thing that we're going to be doing. Well, there's actually multiple things I know we need to do. So we got to interview a potential recruit tonight. I OOC know that's already coming. Because fucking Sean is Sean. We have a new recruit that we hired on yesterday. Hagen got promoted up. And now we're getting a solid body of deputies to where we're starting... we actually started the conversation, OOC-ly, of... Okay, who's in line for senior? He's good. Started Summer League again, so back to Wednesdays. Oh, fa. Have fun with that. Let's let me nuke Opera real quick. Dude, I nuked Opera and my FPS went up by 15. What the fuck? Like, my in-game FPS went from 45 to 60 as soon as I nuked Opera. Like, Jesus. Lunar Oddities, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. How are we doing today? Hope we're doing well. Yay, no wolves this time. Whoa. Last time I came through here, there was a pack of 4 sitting right there. Hello, I'm Dandy. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. It was a interesting day at work, but now we're here. I have food. I have my friends around me. Oh, I forgot there's the mud hole right there. And if what I can tell is set, we are in for some crazy RP tonight. On top of, I need to do things in my carpentry shop because new stuff is available for us to make, and I need to get it made because, well, it's going to be needed for an event we're throwing in like a week and a half, which is going to be great. Right. Back in the loss, don't kill my phone. Yeah, don't kill your phone, please. I'll see you in a bit, Ash. Love your face. Why are we playing lo-fi? We should be playing chill guitar stuff. Hold the phones. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Let me address this now. Station. We'll do that, and we'll switch to that station. There we go. That'll be a little bit better. For some reason, Chill Guitars was playing fucking lo-fi, because it's Stream Beats by Harris Heller, and that's very much lo-fi. I'm like, wait a minute, why? I didn't select lo-fi.
Prepay this because I'm trying to.
So it's gonna be somewhere between
Howdy,
100
Mr.
and
Green.
150. Hello.
Good afternoon.
But since you are law, there will be a discount. Now with a paint horse, you're probably looking at 120 maybe.
Okay, I can go
With the
withdraw that from the
discount, it
bank.
should be. You know, you can pay when you get her back. That's better for me, I think. Yeah.
All right, I'll make that work. I appreciate it though.
Okay.
The other question I guess I have, from the time currently, how much longer usually are you around so I can try to meet up with you another day
Yeah.
whenever you get it done?
So
I know-
for the next, let's say, 2
sure.
weeks or something, I'm
Mhm.
gonna be around, like from now on for a couple more hours, like 2,
Okay.
3, 4, maybe
Okay.
5 if you're lucky.
Oh, lucky. I do not know my telegram number off the top,
the two of you?
but I do have your telegram because you gave me a flyer.
Why
and I
are we
will
staring at
telegram
each
you
other?
my,
Huh?
like my name and stuff, so you can understand or know my telegram.
Right, yes, your telegram. I need that. I need your telegram, and I need
You blinked first.
your full name.
Because we have
if you
bigger
have
things
it.
to worry about.
I do not have my telegram, but I can telegram you because I have yours because I have your
That is
flyer.
good. Yes, then please
Can I
do that.
borrow you for a
Yes.
moment, Sheriff? You're the
I'll
carpenters.
I'll telegram you my full name and we'll go from
Okay.
Hey,
All right,
my
lovely.
time's still off duty.
there. I
Awesome.
appreciate it.
I just needed to ask you something is all.
Thank you so much.
You on duty.
This show's
Hey,
fine.
you're welcome.
No, don't run me
Is
over.
there anything else you need?
Won't start working on it.
Okay, so me and my big mouth gave Sam a forewarning to leave. Did you see which way he left?
I didn't even know he was in town.
Motherfucker, there he is again. But Evelyn's with them. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna let Frazier know.
Afternoon, Mr. Bradford.
Frazier.
Hello, wait.
He's right.
I'm good. You're also the carpenter in town, correct?
That's very much correct, yes. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you have any tents and how much they would run for
Any what?
a tent.
I can make tents. I would need to go inside and check my book on exactly how much it'll be because, each tent configuration needs a different amount. So what I can do is get you a single canvas and you let me know kind of what you're wanting to get towards and we can, do a final price for the entire kit.
Alright, I'm just asking. I'm not too hurried on it at the moment, but you'll probably see me in the coming days for a tent.
Okay, so, do you understand how the canvases work? That you need, 5 or 6 for a single tent along with other things?
I do not have any idea how they work now.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. The tents are assembled piece by piece, and you get the canvas, and then you use that in your pocket, and then you get the option that you can just set it up everywhere. You're going to need a combination of canvases, poles, ropes, twine, things like that, to make the tent of your choice.
Oh, that sounds cool. Alrighty, thank you then.
Yeah, so depending on what kind of tent you're looking for in particular, I can let you know what it's all gonna run, or I can just give you, you know, a piece of a component. You pay me a couple dollars, and you figure out what you want to build towards, or you know, like I said, we figure out which tent you're looking for, and go from that point. I'm actually trying to get the materials so I can try to make each kind of tent and set them up, you know, over here people can see, but I don't have that just yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I'll probably do the, you know, buy one component and let the vision take over. But I won't do that right now. But I definitely will probably within the coming days. So thank you very
Okay,
much.
so just to let you know, a tent canvas is usually going to run probably about, I'd say probably about $2, give or take.
Okay. Well, I'll be buying tents from you, and if you have any shiny, precious metal bits that you come across, you can sell them to me.
The only shiny metal bits that I come across are things that I need, which is, you know, brass fittings, which are made for
True.
various bags I can make.
Yeah, I did tell the Undersheriff Salome that if any of the deputies, you know, have gold or silver, diamonds, or gold necklaces, come sell them to me, because I'll take them.
I don't come across that with my work as a carpenter, but you know, we'll consider it if we ever confiscate any in our day to day. But that's that's a much later down the road. That's a much later down the road conversation.
Fair enough. Well, I'd be glad either way. So thank you very much for your time, though.
You're very welcome. You have a good day.
You too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I lost it while I was on an excursion into like a glacier-like area with an ex-boyfriend of mine, and they slipped down the mountain after I had been knocked unconscious by a fall, and when doctors arrived, everybody kind of forgot that I was still up there, and
Frostbite.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you
Indeed.
telling the story of your ring finger?
Yes.
Yes, because I found her wooden fingers.
I mean, I could just make her a wooden finger if she wanted.
No, I don't. I got this one like a while ago as a gift. I don't wear it, but it's you know, it's a memorabilia as they call it, I think.
Understandable. Well, if you decide you want another from, you know, a nice little carpenter, feel free to ask, and I'll work on making one. And I promise I won't
Nice
make it look
little
like
carpenter.
And I promise I won't make it look like a dick. Because let's face it, there are some carpenters that are immature enough to do that.
Yeah, indeed. That's very lovely of you. I appreciate
How
it.
romantic.
Right.
Respectfully, Sean, kiss my ass.
You fucking wish, you dirty dog. But I shall not obstruct you. I am not a... Be careful, they might have to hang me for corruption if I have to smack his head in.
It's alright, it wouldn't be the first time you've hit me in the head.
No. Let's not make that a recurring tradition.
Let's very much not try to. So,
But-
I will be on duty probably in a little bit, but I need to have a conversation with Joe here, thanks to a letter I found and seeing some state of affairs here. And then I got word that I can make new things for our vendors in the carpentry, which might be very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Well, y'all take it easy. Stay safe.
You too.
Try
I'll
not
be on.
to...
I'll be on in a little bit to get an update on everything.
Yeah, I filed 7 reports today. Enjoy.
Holy shit. Hello.
Sean is the same as always. So what happened? Please tell me he's in worse shape than you.
I think he is in worse shape than me, but I'm not sure. We did spend some time together though. Like good 30-40 minutes maybe. Bullets flying back and forth.
So
Felt
you
like
gave
the
it-
good old times almost.
So you gave him what for, didn't you?
I gave him what?
It's a saying. You gave him what for? You gave him the business end of everything and didn't just take it lying down, so to speak.
Oh no. I I gave him my all.
They
Hello.
Good afternoon. I'm glad to see that you're at least on your feet.
Yeah, I am. I had a pretty close call there, but well, he missed my skull by a few millimeters and kidney as well, so we're good. We're good.
Oh, thank goodness.
We're just healing up, and I had a bullet stuck in my thigh or something, I think, and the kidney thing, like, it was above it. It was a through and through. It's like muscle damage and shit, but I'm okay. I'm alright.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He did say a couple of interesting things. He lured me with Sally Mae. Said well, okay, so I came back from horse training, right?
Mhm.
And the path, it ends up on that ridge, and I went down here with the horse, like in front of the stables, and he crossed my path like on his own horse, and I saw him, and I saw the eye patch and everything, and I was like, that's not good. I'm very wary of that. And then I went to telegrams to telegram someone about this, preferably law or like medical or whatever. But as soon as I had the clipboard in my hands, I heard him like on his horse on the outside, and I thought to myself, no, not this time. So I took my navy, and I waited for him to show his face inside, and he did. But he had his gun out as well. I think it was a navy, and basically had a standoff in there for a while, like 5 minutes or something. I was praying that someone would come by, but it was very early in the day, and I don't think anybody was. I don't think many people were around. And he said that I would accompany him if I wanted to see Sally Mae alive, and I was like, it's bullshit, you don't have her. I saw her earlier. I was bluffing, but he didn't believe it, unfortunately, and well, what else was I supposed to do? So I told him, all right, yeah, we can talk, because he said, well, let's talk at least, and I was like, all right. And he we went outside. I was like, you're going first, I'm not turning my fucking back to you. And he went outside, but still facing me, still aiming his gun, same as I. And when we were outside, he proposed that we both put the guns down, and I said, all right, if you're gonna be a gentleman about this, then I'll agree. And counted to 3 and put his gun down. I put mine down, and he said, am I gonna ride with you? And I was like, fuck no. You're gonna ride on your own fucking horse. You're not putting your gun in my back. Not this time. And then he said that we should talk somewhere where, it would be a bit more isolated. Guess he didn't want to get disturbed, and took him somewhere like between Blackwater and Strawberry, but he didn't like the spot and proposed Limpany. And I asked him, I was like, you got plans there? You got some kind of... You got a fucking plan? And he was like, no, I just think it's a better spot. And I was like, right. And at that point, I knew it was something coming. And I didn't say this to Fraser and Miss Spit at the time, but I think What do you have to do to become a legend?
I really asked you that question?
No. I'm asking you that question. What do you have to do to become a legend?
To be a legend, you have to have a grand story, one that people want to tell time and time again, until the point that it becomes, legend. Think, the Arthurian fables.
To become a legend, you have to die.
That's
And
real.
I think that he wants to, because he said a couple things that made me think. I was like, what's the plan here, and why is he telling me this? But I think he said that him getting out of Sisika was his greatest murder yet, and he said that that's what's gonna make him, be a legend. I think everything that follows is just the cherry on top now. I don't know. But anyways, we arrived in Limpany, and he looked at the gun on my back, and he was like, "Hey, how about?" He was like, "Is that a Winchester?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I looked at his gun. It was a carbine or something. He was like, "How about we restrain ourselves to sidearms?" And I was like, I almost grinned because, he was not in a good position there. I agreed, and we left the guns by the horses. And then he walked a bit away from me, asked me if I could still hear him, and when I said yes, he said something like, "Oh, you're sure gonna hear this?" And then, well, he started firing, and missed me, luckily, a couple of times, and the whole thing started, and took about 30 minutes, a good back and forth. At some point, I was running out of bullets, and I whistled Red over to me, because I'm not gonna grant this guy any favors. And I took my repeater off the horse, and I went at him with that. And once his bullets got low, he ran at me with a fucking machete. And he managed to push me off my feet. And the machete came down and went into the ground, like, next to me. I managed to roll out of the way, and then I shot at him a couple more times, and then he turned around and ran, and then there was a couple more shots exchanged, and then at some point I was talking to him, and I was like, "Hey, Butcher, how about it started with you and me? How about we end it today, right here?" And I bluffed. I had like 8 bullets left, and I told him I have plenty of ammunition left. I will find you. And that's when he started to run. He ran up the slope towards the railway line, and that's when I lost sight of him. He was bleeding pretty bad. So was I. So
Oh no!
I couldn't follow him. I couldn't try and find him. My vision got blurry, and I had to get myself to a town.
You did very good. You did very good, and I'm very proud of you.
I think Sally is mad at me.
She can eat my boot. You did what you had to do. But his MO is that if he doesn't have anybody with him at present, he'll bluff. Instead, he has somebody different, and surely he doesn't.
Hmm.
He did that to us the day we captured him. Said that he had some lady named Fawn, and that she would be in the desert, but then he flipped his story up on us. Said that she was in Saint Denis. I sent 2 teams, one to the west, one to the east. And no one was able to find any hide nor hair of anything. They combed it all. It was a bluff all along. I think him having Sally Mae was absolutely a bluff too.
Yeah, it was. I saw her later. She's around somewhere.
I think you did right. It was either follow him and engage in that fight, or you're gonna end up being taken. He knew you were there and you were alone. I think you did very good. And I'm very proud of you for fighting as hard as you did.
Yeah, it was good to brush up on the old skills. Considering myself lucky that I do have the old skills.
Got this for you. I found another blue bonnet near the camp. I figured after I'd read the note, you could use something like this.
Thank you. We're gonna have to move camp.
He knows where we're staying?
No, but Sam and Davy do.
How did Sam and Davy find our camp?
Well, I couldn't go by myself to leave you that note. I wasn't allowed. And Evelyn had dedicated Davy to be my bodyguard.
We were gonna move camp today anyway, remember? Since Sally and Archer found it.
I remember, yes.
So I'll go break it down later tonight, and we can stay here in Blackwater for a couple days till you're healed up, and then we can go find a new spot in camp.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds lovely.
I can't tell you how relieved I am seeing you standing in front of me after reading your note.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
I said it before and I'll say it again. You're a very tough woman. And I think today has proved it.
And what do you think? Can you handle a tough woman?
I think I've done pretty good so far handling a tough woman.
Hmm. You've seen nothing yet, Elphys boy.
Don't worry, I very much look forward to having more because you haven't seen anything yet with me too.
Right, okay. Mm.
So, speaking of Sam, what does he think of the whole you and me situation? Because if he wasn't aware about you and me being together before, he certainly does now after you having to bring a note to me.
Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, no, I brought the note, but they were with me.
Like I said, if he didn't know before, he certainly does now, and it's clear as day.
Yeah, no, he, well, yeah, he knows, he, surprisingly, to my surprise, he didn't seem too upset about it. He even laughed with me about something afterwards, and getting Sam to laugh is a hard task in itself. I think he's accepted that I'm gonna do this, and he can't do nothing about it. He
Maybe
knows
that
that
means I'm also
once
doing
I make up my mind to something, it's hard to change it.
That's a good thing for me.
Yeah, he did say a couple of days ago, I don't think I'm ever gonna sit around with Green on a campfire. And I was like, no, I understand that. But he also said I'm not gonna tell you what to do or not to do. So
That's understandable. Mr. McCollins, hello,
it's
thank you for the
certainly
follow.
difficult when your old friends don't necessarily like your new ones, but
That's true. But I
see
hope
if
you
it
realize-
works.
I hope you realize that I'm never gonna make you choose between me and your friends.
That's good.
I refuse to ever do that, and if I put you in a situation where you have to choose between me and your friends, I expect you to slap the ever-living shit out of me.
Yes, sir, I will. Also, is there any way I can sue Matei if he's trying to buy the house I'm willing to buy?
That's
Like
a
for
question.
emotional damages or something?
That's very much a question for some kind of civil court, but you know, at the same time, he's a medical student. He's broke as shit.
It's true. He was joking
need my
about
money.
that
I'm
earlier,
broke.
and I was like, I know the sheriff. I'm gonna have you arrested. And he's like, it doesn't work like that. That's favoritism. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah, that
no, but
is
he's
true.
made clear he's only joking about it.
I would just as soon put as much time and energy I can to get as much money as I can and give it to you to get that house before he gets it.
No, he doesn't. He's just,
I know.
Just a joker.
I understand, but I'm sure we can find a way to fuck with him if he does something to do it, right? Because, you know, you and I were creative that way.
Indeed. Indeed we are. Alright.
I don't think it goes without saying, but don't push yourself today, okay?
Yes, sir, I won't. I'll be real good.
Calling me son like that, you know you don't have to.
No, I know. It's just something I do. I don't know.
That's quite
I do
alright.
that sometimes.
You definitely don't have to. You can be more casual with me.
I know.
Okay, well, you get to resting and be around. I'm gonna do some things, and then I'm probably gonna go on duty here in a minute, and probably go hunting after this bastard if Shauna doesn't already have 16 patrols organized for the day.
Yeah, I think they were trying to trying to like put 2 patrols, one east, one west, because it was a lot of people. I don't know if it's still a lot of people, but maybe.
That is very good. That's typical of Sean. He's very on top of things like that. Even when he was my undersheriff, it was very much get people out, get people moving, check you know, the nooks, the crannies, make sure the paperwork is on point. I imagine he's even changed some of my paperwork, and I haven't even realized that yet.
He may have done.
So that, and I get the feeling I'm doing an interview for law again tonight, so I might have a second recruit. Perhaps even a third if I'm lucky.
Oh my god.
And then by the end of this week, I might even have a 4th.
Crazy.
I know it's crazy. My department is vastly growing very quickly.
That is good. That is good. Alright. You'll get to doing things, and I'll get to looking at horses, and then I'll get to finding myself some people to hang around with.
Very good. Very, very good. And then,
Master?
if you're free this evening and don't have too much going on, maybe we go, you know, have a walk by the lakeside or something here in Blackwater.
Yeah, sounds good.
Because, you know, I highly doubt you're in any condition to ride a horse, and I don't think you want to ride a logging wagon anywhere.
But it works. It works. Both work.
True.
I'm not supposed to ride a horse technically, but I can be on the back of one.
I'll figure something out. So, speaking of the sleeping situation tonight, do you already have a room in Blackwater, or do you need me to get one for you?
I have one.
Ah, okay, very good. And I hate to ask, but would you mind if I crash there tonight? I'm gonna break down camp and I'm gonna need a place to sleep. Otherwise, I'm stuck in the office.
I do not mind.
Okay.
I'll ask. Yeah, I'll ask. Yeah.
Yeah, we can make arrangements for that later. I think you need my ID or something just to confirm it's me to give the key to, but we'll make something happen.
It's not quite like that, but yes, it'll work.
Oh, well, I trust you.
Yeah.
Okay, you do what you need to do. Just don't overexert yourself, okay?
Promise.
I like you better right now when you're on the mend and healing.
Yes. Me too. Me too.
Okay, see you soon.
You be safe. Don't get eaten. Don't get shot.
I will do my best not to, but I can't make a promise to that, especially if
I
I go
know.
hunting that monster and I find him.
I know.
But maybe tonight fortune will smile on me and I'll come riding back into town with him dead on the back of my horse.
Maybe you will. That would be kind of hot.
I didn't think of it
And
that
I
way,
may
but
have said that a little bit too loud. Hello, Sally.
What's a bit too hot?
Him
Oh, don't
returning
worry.
to town with the butcher dead on the back of his horse.
Yep.
Are you caught up, sir?
I'm caught up on what happened with her, yes?
Why is everyone so quiet?
I have no idea why I'm so quiet to you.
Yeah,
There we
you
go.
were kind of quiet then. It was strange. You were louder before.
Oh, what about now?
Maybe it's Sally.
What do I have to do with it?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe Sally being part of the conversation. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, I'm very much aware of the incident that happened earlier. I woke up to a note that said that she was okay, not to freak out, and of course, me being me, freaked out and came out of Blackwater.
Are you on duty, sir?
I am not.
Alright.
I will be in a little bit, but I'm
Alright.
just now getting into town, and I still have some things to check and go from there.
Alright. I just need to talk to you about some things when you do get on duty. I know, I'm sorry, sir.
Well, you are the sheriff. You know, you're just kind of the thing that the job comes with.
I don't think I haven't forgotten about talking with you, miss.
See, I told you she's mad at me.
What about the fact that she did what she had to do to protect herself?
There are also concerns and questions that I have.
You can ask me questions and voice your concerns.
Of course.
But I will be on in a little bit. By chance, have we had anybody reaching out for interviews today? I was told we might have one.
Yes, but Sean seemed to think they were sleeping.
Okay, well, have we replied to him, or do I need to handle that?
I have replied.
Fantastic. Then I'm going to leave you in charge of setting up an interview time with them, and you let me know when that
course.
happens.
Will do.
Anything else pressing I need to be immediately concerned about?
Really concerned about? No.
Okay, well, then in that case, I'm going to work in the carpentry for just a little bit to do some
Alright.
things, because anybody that owns, anybody that buys from me can get a storage box that you can put a lock on and store your shit in.
Oh, very nice.
So I'm going to go see what I need to start making those and what that price is going to look like.
All right.
So hopefully, between that and I can run into Moses, I might actually be able to start making stuff for tents for everybody very soon.
Ooh, exciting.
Lovely.
I did make a tent for myself, as you've seen, but there's many different styles of
Very
tents.
nice
That, well, so that's the basic ass tent.
What? Shut up.
That really is. It's just a basic tent. But I do hope that in the near future, that nice little green lot that I have sitting right there.
Ooh.
I'm
The
hoping to
green
fill
lot
that.
next to Green's wood shop.
I'm hoping that I can fill that with tents and chairs and stuff of things that can be made and how much they're going to be worth, so people can kind of get an idea.
In the meantime, Joseph, could I talk with you?
Yes, ma'am. You could.
Alright.
Don't rip a head off, Sally.
I won't. Any
Better not.
any sternness that I have is out of love and concern.
I shall be completely at your mercy.
I will tell you this, I'm actually proud of how Josie handled herself with regards to the butcher. I don't think with, how she's told me it went down, it could have gone any other way. And the fact that she managed to do so in a manner that didn't get her actually kidnapped, I think,
I have not heard the story from her, so maybe that will change the perspective of things. But reading the witness statement is why I have some questions and concerns.
Yep, understandable. Well, I'll leave you two at it, but for my official bit as the sheriff, I think Josie did very well.
Alright.
You're biased.
Also, yeah, I was about to say, also you are extremely biased, sir, so I really professionally don't think you count here.
I do agree with him.
No offense, Sheriff, but I don't think you're,
Nope, I would have said that even if Josie and I were not in the relationship we're in.
Because I do want to talk with you and at least hear it from you, because...
Yeah, I'll tell you about it.
Good luck.
Yes.
Like I said, don't be ripping a head off.
I won't be, sir.
Very good.
Alright.
Because Green knows Sally. Sheriff Green, the busiest of bees? Yes, Lunar. Yes. Let's see. Another 35 bucks in the fucking till. Jesus. What did we sell this time? Oh, my fermentation barrel sold. Hell yeah. Alright, looks like we still have our handles. I might still have my lassos. Okay, let's make that first and foremost. So I think I need that. And oh, I have no fucking lumber right now. What do you need for the barrel? 20 lumber? Oh, we're gonna easily have that. This also give me a chance to munch on my chips, chat. I've eaten most of my dinner. I'm just working the chips now. Where's our, like, type of telegram overlay? Oh, hell yeah! Yeah, that, so that telegram overlay, Frozen wrote it custom, and used a lot of, inspiration from other systems that he's seen, that I've seen in my time, and whatnot, and yeah. I love that telegram system that he's got together. Okay. 500. We still have everything else, which is good. I'm actually surprised I have not sold a single fucking arrow yet. That actually kind of shocks me, considering I put arrows out the other day and they were all gone. But, okay. What do we need? Is it even in yet? Oh, storage chest. There it is. Oh! Oh! No! Oh! I'm gonna have to go fucking mining. Been part of the Discord for a long time, getting back to RP again. Oh, hell yeah, Lunar. Hell yeah. Frozen has done an immense amount of work for this, and I love what he's doing. But this is also my second server I've been part of with him, where he was the dev. The first being a 5M server years ago. And yeah, he's damn good at what he does. He won't admit this, but he's also a really good role player. Oh my god, no! Oh, there's so much shit that I'm gonna have to start buying from the blacksmith. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna be advertising this one for 14. So I need 3 iron plates. I need 3 times screw. I need 16 lumber. And then I need 30 nails, which are... Sorry, I'm just noting this in a Discord channel I have for myself. My first good medical RP with him, I believe, after Kuderkin said, oh, hell yeah. He's a really, really good role player. He won't openly admit it, but he's actually very good. Okay, so... Clay jugs are gonna be... Alright, what else can I end up making that's new that I don't have anything for in my book? I think we're good there. You know what? Let me go ahead and just use the last of my lumber, make 10 of those real fast. Those out. That way my gunsmiths have a few stocks to work off of. And then we'll put you there, you there. Snag you, snag you. Five of those. Get those going. Start clearing down a shit ton of pelts that Josie gave us a while back. Okay, that'll move there. Manage till, pull out 35. Now I'm gonna have to figure out who the hell is a good miner around around the state, whether it's John Davis or Ambrose. Oh, pardon me.
Oh.
There's something I can help you with?
Yes, I was informed by various people in town that you buy pelts.
That would be correct. Depending on.
Are you still?
I'm actually in the business of buying pelts right now. It just depends on what the quality and the size of it is.
All right, let me get the notes here. All right, we have ourselves here 7 of rabbit, 3 of pronghorn, 3 of buck, 5 of elk, and 1 of moose, 1 of skunk, and 1 of raccoon, all of the finest quality.
Okay, so I think you said there's a rabbit, a skunk, and a raccoon?
Yeah, 7 of the rabbit, 1 of each of the rest.
Okay, those I can't do because they're too small to turn into leather hides. So those I will not take. The rest I'm very much interested in. And you said they're all perfect quality?
Yes, they are. Finest those in the land.
All right, I can do those for right about $2 a pelt, I believe I can do.
All right, so 1 of the moose, 3 of the pronghorn, 3 of the buck, and 5 of the elks. That's 12 pelts altogether.
That's 12 pelts, okay. So that'll be $24. And if you've got the pelts on you now, I got the money on me now. Very much a man of action, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't know where else to put them, and well, you know how it is in today's economy.
Yep, understandable. Well, there's $24 for 12 perfect pelts.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, thank you very much. They're going to turn into very good pieces of leather that I can use, and will eventually be turned into chairs and tents for people.
Go. How many more pelts do you think you'll be needing in the coming days?
I'm not in immediate need of them right now, but I never say no to them. But it's not something I'm going to be continuously buying. So, if it's small quantities like this, no problem. But that's probably the biggest order of them I'll take for now, just because tanned hide isn't something that's moving through the shop a lot yet till I start advertising my tents.
I see. So,
But in order
to say
start,
no more than 10 at a time.
For the time being, and once I start advertising my tents, that might change. But the leather is not something that's free flowing here, like say the wood is.
I see. Well, thank you kindly for the business. You in the market for wood as well?
Always in the market for wood.
How much you selling? How much you buying the log?
Per log, I think I'm doing. Hold on. Let's see. I gotta do some math for those because that number's always changing. Trying to think, chat. 20 cents for lumber. Oh wait, 45 for lumber. I think I can do that a fair shank at 10 cents per piece.
All right. Sounds fair. Sounds fair. I'll keep that in mind. Anything else you're looking to be purchasing from folk?
Well, the biggest thing is going to be the wood. Unless you happen to be a general store owner, then we can talk about me getting cloth, but the only one I know of that is Moses right now.
Yeah, sadly, I do not have that kind of funding to be owning property in a business and such, so Moses is your best guess there.
Yeah, that is, I've reached out to him to start getting a lot of cloth together. I'm just waiting on it to be grown and spun into the cloth pieces I need, and then that'll turn into a lot of the tenting I can make. Once I have that, you'll start seeing a lot of tents pop up in that yard right next to the shop, and you can see what each looks like and how much they're going to be.
Very good. Maybe I'll stop sleeping under a tree then. Well, I thank you for your business.
Oh, I thank you very much for your patronage. And if there's anything that you need goods-wise, bows, arrows, lassos, anything of the sort, feel free to come this way. I'm more than happy to get you sorted out.
No, I might actually need a bow later on. How much do those bows run?
Right now, the bows are going for about $12 a piece.
Ain't too bad for a bow. I won't be getting one now, but I might do one here in the future.
Yeah, that's very fair. I don't have any in the shop yet, just because I'm still trying to make all the stuff for the lassos needed to be the strings, and those keep flying off of my damn shelves, so it's really just trying to keep up with that for the moment and make the rest of it work. It's just me here, so I'm very short-handed some days.
Oh, yeah. That's mighty fair. That's mighty fair. Saves me a trip up to Wapiti. It's a safe trip for me anyhow.
Understandable, but they can do better bows than I can. But on top of which, I'm also able to start doing storage chests here soon. Which actually is the next thing I'm about to go do as you walked in, is go telegram the blacksmith and tell him that I need more metal bits.
Well, at the very least, I have a chance of coming out alive with your store. So I don't think they'd be quite happy to see a man of my caliber up that way.
Yeah, understandable, but, oh, that's another thing. If you happen to go mining and come across any clay, I'll buy that off of you, too.
Really? Clay?
Yep, I'd buy clay for, probably about 10 cents a piece, too, because I can spin that into a jar here. I've got a table in the back that'll let me do that. But, that's mainly more for, I'm not sure if you read the paper, but we've got, some florist shops that are popping up in the state. And they need the clay jugs for a few things, for the pottery and the vases and the stuff. So they come to yours truly for it.
Well, there you go. I will keep that in mind. I have not taken a hand to the prospecting yet, so we will see.
Yeah, it can be very good. And I do know this. If you happen to apprentice underneath the blacksmith estate, a fellow by the name of Ambrose up in Valentine. He can probably teach you how to mine a bit better than, say, anybody that doesn't know how to do blacksmithing.
I see your meaning. You're third person that's recommended blacksmithing to me.
Yeah, well, Mr. Ambrose is the only blacksmith we have in the state, and he stays up to his eyeballs in orders all the time. He could use any hand he can get.
I wonder when he's around, though. That'll be the big thing.
Usually he's around about this time. If you'd like, I can get you his telegram.
Oh, yes, please, yes.
All right, let's go wander up that way then. I was just heading there.
Perfect.
That happened to be, what was that horse's name? Mr. Ed?
Yes, this is Red.
Okay, yeah, Josie spoke highly of the horse, said it did really well in its touch-up training.
Yes, she mentioned that it's likely saved her life from whatever attack befell her earlier, so...
Very much so. I'm grateful for the horse and keeping her safe, for multiple reasons.
Oh, I'm sure she seems to be a very popular individual here in town. Oh, sorry, headache there.
That is quite all right. She's a popular individual. She's a very good horse trainer, but...
Well, Red saved my life out there in southern Arizona. My boys, after they dragged me out of the dust, they had to throw me in the saddle and tie me down, and he kept up the whole time with me unconscious there, so.
There you go. He's a good horse indeed. Very good protector horse.
He is. Not bad for a quarter horse.
Not bad at all. I think he deserves a few extra hay cubes.
Oh, he likes his apple slices, and that's what he's getting.
Even better. Okay, let me know when you're ready for Ambrose's telegram.
How do you spell his full name?
So it's A for Alpha, M for Mike, B for Bravo, R for Romeo, O for Oscar, S for Sierra, E for Echo.
Does he have a last name?
If he does, I don't remember it.
Alright, what's his telegram?
It's VA for Valentine, 4303.
VA 4303.
You got it.
All right, thank you kindly.
You're most welcome. You take care now. Hopefully things work out. You can get things set up with him.
Yeah, might as well give it a try. Thank you.
Cypress Burn, I've been doing some mining and lumbering. You know, what do you? Actually, before I do that, let's go group wood new. Oh no. Wood contacts Ambrose send. Let's see. I'm gonna need to get 20. Unfortunately, can't leave a lurk while I wake up. My PC will explode. Hope for the wonderful stream. Hey, no worries, Lunar. It's also a server rule not to lurk in streams when you're in, but I hope you have a great roleplay session. Hopefully I get to run into you tonight. Plates, I need Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Kenneman. Alright, that one I know Sally has already replied to. That was the fucking woodman behind us.
Excuse me.
Good evening.
Evening, sir.
It must be the woodman I keep hearing about.
Yes, sir. That be me.
Kyle Green, nice to meet you.
Aaron Wilder, partner.
Mr. Wilder, nice to make your acquaintance. How much wood do you got for me? You said you had, what, like 400 pieces?
Yeah, about it.
Okay, it was
I'd
what,
I'd have to add it all up.
yeah, just, you said in your telegram it was, what, about 410 pieces?
From my recollection, yeah.
Okay, so that would come out to about $41, which I happen to have on me, so if you've got the wood, I can, we'll do the deal.
You got anywhere for me to put it? Or you want me to just hand it to you?
Hand me about, hold on, let me put some stuff away. Come on in the shop.
Alrighty.
So what brings you out this way, Mr. Wilder?
I'm just drifting through town, sir. I don't know if I'm gonna stay around or what. We shall see.
We shall see. There's always drifters, but, well, I know Blackwater in the State's been pretty good to me, so hopefully you find it pretty well that you'd be willing to stay.
Yeah, for the most part right now, it's pretty friendly and good to me.
There you go. You can't ask too much more than that, right?
That's right.
Alright, there we go. There's 41. Okay, yep, I can handle all 410 of it.
I gotta go get the rest off my horse.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we're at 434 right now. So I owe him like another... Here, we'll just put that away.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I figured I'd help you out with the door.
Yeah.
Believe me, I understand how heavy that wood can get. Usually a couple days a week I have to take the wagon out to tall trees, chop a shit ton of trees down, and come back with usually, 4,000 or 5,000 pieces of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm saving up to get a wagon now.
All right. Well, let's see. You told me originally 410. We're actually at 465. So let me give you some extra cash. Let's see. There we go.
Thank you, sir. I do appreciate that.
Thank you very much. That wood's gonna probably disappear today, to be honest with you.
That's fine. I ain't got much to do, so I'll get you some more.
It's much appreciated. It goes to a lot of good things, you know. Places need fermentation barrels. The distillery needs wooden barrels all the time. Gunsmiths need other handles, and well, you gotta make tent supplies, poles, woods, handles, you name it. I'm the general craftsman of the state.
Good Lord. Plus being a sheriff, too?
Yeah, plus very much being the sheriff as well. This is actually my part-time job.
What? Being a sheriff's your part-time job?
No, carpentry is. Give me 1 second. I can't turn my neck around for some reason.
Yeah, you good?
It's very annoying, chat, that my mouse does that like every single time I play Red M. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I'm the sheriff full time, and then part time I'm the carpenter. It's something I encourage all of my deputies to do, is have something to do in the off time. That way, it's not all law all the time, and you end up burning yourself out.
Yeah, I can understand that completely.
Chat, it's fucking Wilder.
But Mr. Sheriff, if I get any more, I'll shoot you a telegram.
Yeah, that sounds good. And keep your eye out for a fella. He's wearing an eye patch, receding hairline, talks rather creepily. He's known as the Honey Butcher. If you happen to see him, I want him.
Does he wear a poncho, do you know?
No, he's not a poncho. That's a different fella in Saint Denis that's causing shit for me.
Yeah, I was about to say, I watched him murder 2 people behind the Valentine yesterday.
I believe I did read that report, but he's also been in Saint Denis robbing folks.
Yeah, I don't really go there unless I'm doing a delivery, and then I'm out.
I understand that, but there's actually a lot happening in Saint Denis, so I think my eyes are going to be that way a bit more as of starting today.
Well, if you need any help, just let me know.
Well, I'm always looking for help, whether you're in the carpentry shop or in the law office. Just depends on, you know, if you want to just be comfortable gathering material, or, you know, you want to do a work in a job.
I've wore that badge a lot, man. So I don't... It'd have to be real good persuading, honestly, for me to pick it back up.
Another former deputy, I take it.
Deputy, sheriff, ranger, commissioner, fuck you name it.
Well, nice to meet another one. There's a lady running around who at one point was a marshal and a sheriff herself.
What's her name?
Liz Ashbrook.
Yeah, I remember Liz. If you run into her, tell her Wilder said hello.
Okay, I'll definitely make sure to pass that message along. Should I expect anything in return?
She might tell you to shut up. I'm probably dead. I haven't saw her since we took a Gatling gun to Mount Hagen.
Oh, jeez. Well, you'll have to tell me that story sometime over whiskey and a fire.
You just tell me when and I'll be there.
Yep. Well, I'm not going to try and persuade a deputy who's, looks like you've been able to find some kind of retirement and happiness. I'm not going to pull you out of that, but if you ever get the itch and the inkling, the door's always open for you to converse with me about. But if you're looking for work as a carpenter in the meantime, we can also talk about that, but I'm never going to bend anybody's arm to do something they're not inclined to do.
Well, you can break mine. Like I said, it's just real persuasive. That's it to pick up that badge.
Well, as much as I need help, I'm If a man is set in his way and intent on staying in a certain way of life, I'm not going to try to persuade him. That's not my place to do.
No reason why I don't carry a gun no more.
Well, I'd strongly suggest you carry at least a sidearm with you. You know, given that there's a nice little serial killer running about. He was supposed to die this weekend, but he decided to use my fucking department to execute an innocent man.
Do you have a leak?
No, I have an incompetent warden in Sisika that I'm working on having addressed.
That sounds amazing. Sounds like you need to get your hands dirty, buddy.
Oh, believe me, my hands are gonna get plenty dirty as soon as I get my hands on him, but I'm also making sure the foundation is set that when he disappears, things will transition into something a little more manageable that won't allow this to ever happen again.
Like I said, if you ever need me, just let me know.
I may have to take you up on that offer, but I do have to keep myself above board, you know?
I won't do nothing to discriminate. I'll keep it within the guidelines.
Yeah, I do the same too.
Well, Sheriff, you have a good day, buddy.
You too, Mr. Wilder. You take care.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, buddy.
Fucking Wilder, of all fucking people, is the goddamn woodman. You son of a bitch. That's it. I'm DMing this fucker. Where is he? Where the hell is he? Where is that DM? Oh, that fucker. I fucking miss Wilder, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We are done with carpentry shit for now, because there ain't shit I can do otherwise. Let's go on duty and see if we can't bring some justice to some folks. Oh man, chat, it's I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really refreshing to see a lot of good faces in the server. Vorpal, what's up, buddy? Like good faces, both old and new. Coming here. I know Frozen has done a lot of good work in this place, and just to see that continue to come through, it makes me fucking happy. Take that shit off. Oh, good evening. Oh, then I guess my host decided to leave.
Oh, hi.
Oh, Miss Sophie, how are you feeling?
Hi, I'm a lot better. Just walking around on these crutches, but I've gotten very good at it. So
that's very good. I've actually been meaning to try to make my way up to you to see how you've been doing.
Oh, well, better enough to just want to get away and do other things. So I was able to get a ride in a wagon over here, and I've been fine. I did last night. I was able to get my telegram, and I saw that I saw that you were not yet able to build this target thing I wanted, but
that is correct. I'm so the kind of paint we need to do targets, I don't have it yet, but I'm being told the importers are working on it, so it will happen. I just don't know exactly when yet.
okay, that's fine. I just had this idea that if I could get a big wooden one made and I could plop it down on the ranch somewhere, maybe I could have easier access to practicing my aim, because I do go up to Armadillo and the Whiskey Battle Tree over there, but it's a little bit more challenging to always go there. So I thought if I could have a personal target made, but I will be patient and wait, and when you can, that would be lovely.
Yeah, understandable. In the meantime, one thing you can do at the ranch is, pick a certain tree and, use
Yes.
that for a semi-target for the time being. That's always, that's actually how I learned, was going through back in New York, we had an avenue that had trees lining either side. It was rather beautiful. And just far enough out of the city that my instructor, when he was teaching me how to use rifles, would have me shoot one left to right, left to right, left to right in quick succession as I would ride.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. So that was very much more of a skilled practice. But if you find a stationary tree, it's always a good way to start your practice first and foremost before doing anything crazy like me.
I think also because my aim is what I think I really struggle with, so I just have to, try to work on that. But yes.
Yeah, you can absolutely start with a single tree and practice at it at short distance to medium to long till you get comfortable, and then from there start 2 trees back to back, 3 trees in succession, and so on as you get comfortable.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate the information there. I guess I've been told right now, though, until I get off my crutches and everything and get maybe in a few more days, that it takes a lot of leg work, even shooting a handheld gun, a pistol. Is that right?
That it does. You've got to be able to steady and aim yourself. So I would say, for the time being, the doctors, I believe, have you on full rest. I would encourage, resting and not trying to use your weapon until, excuse me, the cast is off and everything. Sorry, the dust is getting to me today.
The casts are off. They came off yesterday, but she said it was, I had to be very, very careful and just spend more time off of it. But when I am walking, I always use my crutches. So that's what I've been doing.
Very good, yeah. When you're on crutches, it's hard to, get the stable footing you need to be able to shoot your weapon. So it's
what I thought. That's what I was thinking. But I thought if I just had a little handgun, but I guess it's the same. They all pack a powerful, recoil there.
Yep, they use a high caliber bullet in each of them that even a small one, like say a Catterman repeater, is gonna give you some kind of kick.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I'm just happy, honestly, just to be looking around at a different place and walking on my crutches, and it's just nice change of pace. So I'm happy. And
understandable. I very much sympathize with that feeling.
Yeah, and I was able to give a statement to Sally Mae. It was hard for me to remember all the details, but what I did remember, I was able to share with her.
That is very good.
Yeah. So, well, I assume it's all right to be walking around. I mean, there seems to be enough people around that I'm not too worried about it anymore, right?
Around Blackwater there is, but I would still try to, keep yourself around people just in case, because he still is very much about, and, well, I do have a hunting party out for him right now, and I'm actually about to go try to figure out where they're at and join them.
Oh, okay, well, I do pray you will be safe yourself. I mean, I know it's risky, always in your line of work, but I do pray you'll be all right.
Well, I do very much appreciate that, but even to somebody who means so much to me like Josephine, I can't ever promise them that I won't get shot to come back uninjured.
I know. How's she doing? I saw her not too long ago. She seemed all right.
She got in a gunfight with him today. She took a few hits, but she's okay.
Oh my God, with him? Did he find her? He just had all right, but she's safe. She's being protected and all.
Yep, she is safe. She's last I saw her in Blackwater with people, and she's very much on the mend. But she very much gave him the business, so to speak, from what I'm understanding.
Good. I'm glad. So, well, I'm glad to hear that. All right. Well, I don't want to keep you from what you've got to do, but thank you for talking with me, and
of course.
I think while I'm here, I'm going to see if I can't find something new to wear. Brighten my spirits up.
There you go. And I'm not sure if you've heard the word yet, but something to look forward to on the 16th. We're having a Sheriff's Ball down in St. Denis. So, you know, if you need a reason to start planning some formal attire, then that's it.
I had seen the information about it. Unfortunately, I have a huge nightmare that's going to be, I'm sure it's going to happen around that time. I'm not going to be able to.
That is very unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm very sad about that because I was so excited. But I might still try to find something fancy for another time. But I do know there's going to be one of those fun fight night things happening.
Oh, I very much will be there.
Oh, will ya? Will you be one of the people fighting?
No. I'm merely going as a spectator this time. I might even work off duty a little bit because there is an offer to me from Mr. Zach about it.
Oh, okay. Well, at least I can, attend that, and that'll be fun. And maybe
that will be.
I am so sorry that I'll have to miss the Sheriff's Ball, but perhaps there'll be other ones that I can attend. Well,
understandable. Well, Miss Sophie, you take care. I'm glad to see that you're on the mend, and if there's anything I can do, feel free to let me know, yes?
Thank you. Take care and be safe.
You too. All right, Midnight, where the hell did you go? There you are. I selected instrumental only. What the hell? There we go. Fucking Wilder. I still can't believe Wilder's fucking about. Ah, shit. Let's see. They're all still here in Blackwater. Okay. Sean's gone off duty, it looks like. Butcher, report training, cancel. Oh, beautiful, Sean, beautiful. Trail of Pennies. Which report is this? Or did he already update paperwork? Locals around roads of Van Horn. Yeah, what am I supposed to say today? Oh, this is different. Okay. Actually, no. I don't need to do that. How much you want to bet they came in here looking for me? Looking for me?
Sorry. Well, just looking in general.
Okay. Everything okay?
So far, so good.
Very good. So, there's been a lot happening in Saint Denis. Have we had anybody up that
Yes.
way lately?
We did yesterday. But not today. Oh God, Hagen and Mr. Frazier, just got back from going out east. They went to Strawberry, then Armadillo, and I think they went up towards. I can tell you exactly. Give me a moment.
I don't see them on duty. Did they go off duty or something?
They did. They need to lay their head down.
Okay, very
So
good.
Hagen said he went from Blackwater to Strawberry, then to Grizzly Creek, and then they checked the graves by the derelict fort at the river crossing, and they went west to check Armadillo and Chola Ranch.
Holy shit, we're 30
for
players.
Mr. Samuel. And then they're headed back as Mr. Frazier needed to go lay his head down, and he needed to do a short nap as well. So may I run what was the word that we were going to say? A proposition that we were thinking about. This is
I'm
not
all
to
ears.
this is not to undercut the undersheriff, but this is something we just talked about. It was me, Hagen, Frazier, the thing to deal with Sam as a whole.
What's the proposition with him? We do need to get him addressed sooner rather than later, and now that we finally have some bodies to work with, I think it's high time.
So, obviously he's giving us the runaround. That's the biggest problem. And the only thing right now, obviously we have questions for him. The only thing we can't properly actually charge him for, because the deputy saw him, was the grave robbing. Because Jerry had a report, I can find it, but he had a report that basically said that he saw him do it.
Is that the only thing we have for Sam, or are there other incidents
They're
with people that maybe match?
suspects, but that requires the interrogation part. But
So, what are we thinking?
the thinking was, we bring him in here and talk to him. And if that doesn't lead us anything other than just more stones to keep investigating, which is fine, to turn over, that's fine, and we might find some other stuff to connect into something else for later. But at least with the grave robbing charge, because obviously he doesn't want to be in prison because of the butcher. He wants to be around the head doctor and so on and so forth. To split the baby in two, don't give him any time, but give him a max fine, because it is just a misdemeanor.
Yeah, we could do that. I see no issue with it. Or even community service time. Like say he needs to clean out a stable somewhere about showing us on a porch or something.
I understand that part, but I think the biggest issue that the sheriff has is I agree with her, is that he just the runaround, not really wanting to deal with law, not wanting to talk to him, being standoffish.
He's gonna have to deal with this at some point or another. So yes, if you can dangle the carrot of, well, I'll tell you what, we'll address it, and if you're okay doing max fines instead of no time, then I'm okay taking that route. You all get the autonomy to make a decision that you feel is best to bring justice to a case. So, in the case of a simple grave robbery, like you said, misdemeanor, if we feel that needs to happen, then you have my blessing. There's nothing that says... Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Obviously he does in the handbook give us discretion, but at the same time, that is a rather large discretion, saying, yeah, we're not going to give you any time.
What's the time for a grave robbery? Just
60 months.
60 whole months for that, and
60 months and $100 fine.
Given it's his first offense, we'd probably knock that down anyway to probably what I'd say 40 months approximate.
The worry that the undersheriff has is that it's gonna feel that, if you just do a misdemeanor, you're not gonna face any serious jail time.
This is a one-off situation. We can explain it as such. But her issue as of late is it's not exactly by the definition of the book, which we have discretion to go around. So, I think in a circumstance like this, we know that it's him. It's the only thing that he's truly wanted for at the moment. Everything else is, potential.
I could be wrong. Let me reread a couple reports. He needs his own separate file. Is the problem. what we need for him.
Or what we can do is, you know, maybe even dangle some lesser time, like say 20 months, but it'd be served here rather than say, you know, Sisika. You know, so that way we'll be like, okay, well, you know, we can give you 20 months and we'll stay in the cells with you, give you food, water, and you know, after that, you're out, kind of deal. So we absolutely have that discretion. We don't have to send them to Sisika 2. We get the ability to choose, and given the issues with the butcher and everything, I don't want to send anybody to Sisika right now until I've addressed that fucking incompetent ass warden.
Yeah, that's true. I guess the concern is because we suspect he did a robbery of mud in the time of that training that we saw him, because it was description of a tall individual with black clothing and long hair. And Sam does have long hair.
Well,
he is tall.
I did see him in that outfit that day, so I would say that description matches Sam to a fucking T. We can definitely, you know, pin that to him at this point, because I know several of us saw him that day, so I think it's safe to say that likely was him, and then some other fellow with him.
Yes, Crawford, allegedly. Not sure on that individual.
Yeah, that's fair, but I think it's safe to say we can pin that on him, because several of us saw Sam in that same outfit, and then that same description came up as somebody that chased Mud and robbed her, so I think we're okay trying to pin that charge to him at that point.
Okay, now, supposedly also, Deputy Jerry Tyson was held up for ransom. When was this? On April the 26th. And there was the individual of a suspect of Sam, Kit, and Mace. And I quote, Sam, a very tall, unkempt, black hair down to his ears and pointed black beard, flat brimmed topped, white crew shirt, suspenders, light colored jeans, white and black poncho.
That is something I have seen somewhere, yes, so I think it's safe to say we can pin that to him too.
Because that was, they stole 5 repeater ammo boxes, a Winchester, $20, and a deputy badge.
Yep.
So
I've seen Sam in that exact outfit, so it is safe to say that we can pin that to him too.
And that was a little bit more, you know, that's like 2 robberies. Yeah, that's 2 robberies. And that's Jerry saying that it was directly Sam that robbed him.
That's,
so actually,
that vivid of a description and the fact that I've seen him in that exact outfit, that gives us... I think we can go down that route with that one, to be honest with you.
So that's 2 robberies. I didn't even say it's armed robbery, but...
And if he was with... Who was it? Kit and Mace?
Mm-hmm.
We can try to use him to squeeze on them as well. Maybe dangle some lenience for that, but... Yep, I think it's safe to say we can pin that one to him too, given that information.
And then Jerry saw him rob a bank, or rob, not the bank, sorry, the Graves, which was the same day. He identified Sam with his binoculars, but did not know who the other man was with him, so there was someone else with him. The second man wore a white crew shirt with a long black leather coat and a black beard, and was wearing a flat rimmed topped hat.
Don't know that other man.
Good horse midnight.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. So, I mean, you got 3 things you could pin to him.
Let's hold this conversation for a minute.
Right. I thought I heard that too. I thought someone's right there. They're talking about the horse I was loaning.
No, that was Josephine talking about my horse, and if I had to guess...
Oh, Midnight. Oh, sorry. This is the one I'm loaning from her. It's called Eclipse.
Yep, I believe Eclipse is actually Midnight's child.
Yeah.
I know my ears didn't deceive me. I know I heard a Josephine somewhere.
I thought I heard her too. Walking by and disappeared in the bushes.
Well, where did Josephine go to? That is the question of the night, isn't it? She's probably doing that just to mess with me a little bit.
Probably. It's like one of those old children games, like Red Rover, where are you?
But yes, I think we can safely put all of those with those very vivid descriptions on him,
Mhm.
so we can go that route. Given that that's the case, no, we need to actually have Sister get time with those level of charges.
Yeah.
You know, if
Yeah.
it was just the grave robbery, that's a whole different story. But given everything else, yes, we need to apprehend him and send him.
Because that's what I understood. It was just a grave robbery, and then I read a little deeper.
If
That's
it
why
was
I was
just
going.
if it was just the grave robbery, we can do it as a one-off situation. But in this case, no.
I mean, we could dangle. 1 second. We could dangle the false promise of the grave robbery thing and have him come in, and like give him a lesser time for that. But then everything else, throw the book. Not particularly throw the book at him.
You on duty now, sir?
Better could. Yes, I am.
All right.
Great
Moses-
discussions.
Moses is also here. He's been wanting to talk with you. He had a discussion. He was picked up by the butcher before Sophie was, and he talked with him and was let go unscathed. He said he wanted to speak specifically with the sheriff for his statement.
Oh boy, somebody else wants a piece of me today.
Yes. So he had told me bits of it, but because it wasn't like an official statement, I didn't want to put it in a report yet.
That's fine. Also, is there a reason why Josephine's incident is not part of the dossier? Do we know?
It should be. I saw it.
It's in a separate report
No,
aside
I
from the
saw it.
dossier.
That's right. I don't know if Sean was told to put it in. If Sean was made aware that all things should be in the dossier.
That's okay. If we can get that bit tidied up.
Yep.
Also, I looked over his gang template, and I really do like that, so I think we should
I'll
keep
take
that.
a look. All right.
So, he and I have the same idea that we should keep dossiers on gangs for known
Yes.
locations, related incidents, things like that, but not a a master file of every single incident, just in case, I'd say we have a group that comes through, they do 3 or 4 crimes, we arrest them, then, they go cold for a while, they come back, do 3, 4 more.
Mm-hmm.
That way it kind of keeps things separate. But, still have a gang file of known associations, known associates, who they work with, who they don't, what they tend to wear, what their horses usually are. Things like that for investigative purposes.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I'll go...
I'll take a look at it.
So, I'm going to go find Moses and get this information from him, and then we need to go to Saint Denis, because I do want to do some patrolling down that way, given the butcher was seen yesterday there, and given events today. I have very big reason to believe he's somewhere in Saint Denis.
All right. I don't think he had gone that way directly after Josephine, as Sean said that he got the telegram from Saint Denis and had come from Saint Denis to respond to what had happened, and he did not see any signs. So, at least, I mean, that doesn't mean that he didn't then double back and go there, but at least he didn't go there directly.
The butcher can go a number of different ways to Saint Denis. There's not just one road in or out. You have to keep that in mind too. He's when he got Sophie, he came up from the wanted telegrams. We found wet, footprints there that indicated it came from the river. So he's very much crafty. He's using not main roads, so he very likely could have gone to Saint Denis in a way that Sean would not have seen.
Very fair.
So we have to keep that in mind as a possibility. Remember, he's from Saint Denis. He knows that town better than anything else. That is his comfort place. We found 2 different dwellings there for him. On top of which, he continues to watch the medical office that way numerous times. So we need to... Well, shit.
Well,
Yep.
let's go.
All right, you 2 go to Van Horn and handle that. I'll take care of Moses.
All right.
Remember, no weapons out in town if you can avoid it.
Let's go.
Oh.
But it's gonna be extra green around a certain state.
No.
I didn't say that when he walked. You're not gonna shit in front of my stable, Matei.
I didn't say I was gonna shit there, but I'll
Yes,
fertilize the ground.
If you expose your bare ass in front of my stables,
Don't worry, I'm not going to.
Sophie.
I'm pretty sure you can
Ah.
shit in those plants out front at this bar and wipe your ass with it.
Sit in the office.
Before I get roped into this conversation, has anybody seen Moses?
Yes, he's right down there.
He's
Look, and he
right
wants-
down there.
I know, he's looking for me.
with you. Yes, he's right down there, just a few steps away.
He's at the corner of my saloon.
Evelyn,
Miss
don't be
Sophie.
mad. Miss.
Mr. Moses,
Oh,
I believe you wish to have some words with me?
well, I do. I did. Still do.
Okay, why don't we
Waiting
go,
for you a little bit, but you ain't never show.
Well, I have been rather busy, as you can imagine. I can't just stop for one individual all the time.
Okay.
So, why don't we find a place off to the side to ourselves to go have a chat?
Well, I brought them bowls for fixing. If that's something you can do, we can talk at your shop.
I can do that, but that's going to be a later thing, because I am on duty as the sheriff right now.
All right. Is there anybody else I could come to? 'Cause I ain't sure to your schedule. But coming down here to Strawberry is a little bit of a journey.
As far as fixing the bows, it's not about anybody else. No one else wants to work at the carpentry yet, so it's just me for fixing. But if you do give them to me, I can have them fixed later tonight. It's just, it's a
can
bit
do
of a
that.
hassle. It's a bit of hassle to, you know, switch the key rings.
No, it's fine. If I can leave them with you, I could pick them up later. Or maybe you leave them with your fella there. I could give you money. You said $3 for a bowl. I got with me $25. I reckon it's 21. You need paid for you.
Yep, it'd be $3 per bow just to cover the cost of the string and the rope I need.
That's fine. I can pay you and leave them bowls. Come on, pick it later when it's
Alright,
ready.
let's go to the shop then and get everything put away, and then we'll talk about the other
All right.
business there too.
Okay.
Who is shitting where? It's a running joke that Mate, because he is always eating corn, he's gonna be shitting around the stables. There's just gonna be, you know, corn plants sprouting everywhere from it. Good
Sheriff?
evening, Mr. Miller. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing quite all right. How long are you going to be around tonight?
I'm gonna be around for quite some time.
Okay, how about I send you a telegram when I go off duty and come by the ranch and start taking a look at things.
Okay, absolutely.
Fantastic. I have other business that I need to tend to with Mr. Moses, but I'll get to you tonight, I promise.
All right, and then this little lady here wanted to speak with you as well.
Oh, certainly. What's your name, miss? I'm sorry?
Hello, my name is Cypress Burns.
Oh, Miss Cypress. Sheriff Kyle Green, nice to meet you. I believe
Nice
you
to
and I
meet you as
telegrammed
well.
earlier.
Yeah, I just had some lumber to sell you, but if you're too busy right now, I understand.
Well, how much lumber do you have by chance?
204 on me.
204. Okay, I don't have that cash on me at the present moment, but if you hang tight, I'm going to handle my business with Moses, because it's a bit of carpentry and law business, and then after that I can get you taken care of.
All right, no worries. Thank you so much.
It will be several minutes if you don't mind waiting around.
Nope, not at all.
All right, I'll be out in a minute. All right, Mr. Moses, so have you left the bows with Larry here?
Oh, it's just on the counter.
I'll tell you what, if tell you what, here, if you want to hand them to me, then I'll hand them to Larry, and he'll hang on to them until until I can come back and fix them up tonight.
It's here on the counter.
Okay, and you said there was 7 bows to be fixed, yes?
Well, there's the one I'm carrying with me right now, but I need it for shooting. So I figure I could bring that on later at some other point.
We can definitely do that. Do you need any arrows or anything?
Well, you already made some I went and got that deal you put up here. That's me. That's a good price for arrows.
That's a very good price for arrows, actually. It's
You keep
almost
making them for that. I'll buy them for that. But you might have to make a lot more.
See, I was fearing that, but so the thing is, iron ingots are like $2.50 a piece, and I make five arrows per ingot, so I've got to be able to make a little bit on top of that. But at the same time, I have to be able to compete with the government prices, so that's a very small window range.
It is. They change their prices on the canned food now. 75 cents, if you would believe it. Ambrose sells the cans alone for 70 cents. I ain't too sure what to make of it.
He may not be aware of, how low the government price is, or how high it is, so it might be worth trying to help educate him on a little bit of that.
There's not much help, because he still need to get iron for things. And if he's making better use of the iron to make into his pocket, I don't reckon he'll much make any cans.
Yeah, I imagine if he's asked and an order placed, he'll definitely make the cans, for sure. But yeah, it's a lot of it is the material that he's got to go out and get. I know he said he needs a ton of coal out to the Annesburg mines all the time.
I'm not with the back to be doing any striking for too long. I usually only go to get myself a bit of limestone.
Yeah, understandable. Well, if you do manage to go out striking and 21, perfect. If you do go out striking and you come across any clay, I'll buy that off you too for 10 cents a piece.
I got clay in the store. You can have it for 5.
Oh, that's greatly appreciated. I can start slinging clay pots for our new florists whenever they do arrive.
I ain't got much, but you can have what I got.
And then the business with the cloth, I'm assuming we're still waiting on the ranch to grow it and deliver it to you?
Yeah, he spoke to Mr. Roxton, said he just needed delivery, but there was some kind of emergency he had to attend to, so I'm waiting on that. I can do you as low as around the 80-90 cents on the cloth piece.
I think we can definitely do that. That's no trouble at all. Once we start getting those together, then I can start actually putting out some different style tents for everyone to see what we can do.
That's good.
So that's actually my plan with that lot right next to the shop. Is
canvas.
Make tent canvases and then eventually different style tents because you can make regular tents, trapping tents, things like that. And, I plan to set each of them out there and let people know how much it would cost to, procure the materials of each.
All right. That sounds good. I'm sure
along with,
folks are waiting.
Yeah, along with, proper training on how to set up a tent.
Well, I find it a little surprising to hear you say that. I figure everyone should know how to pitch a tent, especially that Dr. Plantation. Kind of pitch that tent with the nailer girl, it seems.
Different kind of tent than Moses. Different kind of tent.
Oh, definitely. But still surprising folks don't know how to do it.
Yep. Well, people are learning, and all of that, but it's rather easy. I mean, I set up a campsite a couple of days ago myself, but I'm actually going to be tearing it down tonight.
All right. Well, I'll be sure to come purchase that canvas stuff for you when you have some.
Yeah, of course. All right, so that handles, I think, the carpentry business, and then you have another piece of business for me as the sheriff, correct?
You was mentioned you was out to hunt a feller the other day. Did you act on that?
I did, and unfortunately that hunt was unsuccessful, but I do have more information to work on, and it's given me a narrow area to keep looking.
Well, I ain't to know what information you got, nor do I suspect you will share that with me, but I'm assuming that Salome has discussed with you concerning that man and myself.
She has. Why don't we step out back? That way, if anybody steps in the shop, they're not going to be prying into that conversation.
Sure, but I can't be going into the loft in case you're snooping around.
That's fine. We don't need to step into the law office. This is my secondary office in a way.
Well, you folks figured out yet that he's the fella doing the newspapers? This is something I can tell you. He's more than sure.
He's the fella doing what?
Well, let me tell you the story full so you understand it. And I beg your forgiveness because you've not been forthright with information. Be that reasons as they may, I'm assuming you have yours, and I ain't to argue them with you, even if I stand to disagree with you on those. Either way, about that night when I called you all to my store for them chapters closing on the floor and the lease, you did not share much with me, and it seems that you was to be well upset. I'll just say it as that. I didn't press you none for it, but I was a little bit annoyed with having not told what was happening on my property. Either way, when I went out business, because I have some in St. Denis, I rode back to Rhodes. I found a note left there by the sheriff's station outside in the rain. Figured I'd take a look. Was that note that you probably got handed to you by Sally Mae? I went and decided to go to the press with it first. Sent a telegram, gave information how to get to the store, what to say, all these things. But I went about my business afterwards. Didn't think much to it. Figured some city slicker would come by, mighty shy in the frontier town, and been shivering around to ask who's Moses, where to get him, so I could find them. But they weren't the case none. About later, came a man asking around for work and a gun. Said his name Joey, spoke like an Irishman. So I entertained his questions, but I was going out to do business further. I had delivery to make. Some wagons was around. Well, turned out that he was butcher. Held me at gunpoint, Beetle Street. He rode out to that old fortress on the Kamasa, and I was plenty sure he's gonna gut me and field dress me, leave me out there. But he didn't. We ended up having a conversation. A long conversation. Fella's lost his mind, if you ask me. Made a promise to him. Well, a bargain, I suppose, is to save my hide. He wants his story written. That's what I had to come to negotiate, I suppose. But what being sure is that I sent that telegraph to the press, and he's the only one ever showing. And when I was there with him down in that old fort, I asked him, was that you that showed up? Is it because I sent that telegraph to the press? And the fucker was mighty happy. You should have seen he's twisted smirk. He tells me, oh yes, that I did, Bear Man.
So you think that he's working for the newspaper?
I think that he either works for the newspaper or he's got himself a box to pretend to it. I ain't too sure to tell you, but I know that he's probably expecting to hear from me because I told him I'm gonna write his story. He's thinking that he's doing murder of the century, he thinks. So I'm here to tell you, he made his threats that I don't talk to law to give description of him or his horse. I ain't tell nothing or agreed nothing for putting a trap for him. I had in my mind, call him over, sit down, and discuss the book. If there's gonna be one. He's mighty proud of himself, so I reckon that he will show, and that's a good place for you to put a trap down. Now I'll let you know, folks in Strawberry ain't too happy with your department and what you've done. So there's a fiction also to do it themselves. I'm in the mind of helping them, but I figured I should get you on board that. Maybe the both of us can do it together.
Would you like to know why I didn't tell you anything that day, Moses?
I imagine you have your reason, but sure, I would appreciate it.
Because imagine an entire state expecting a man who died by execution in public fashion just hours before and all of a sudden is announced to have been on the loose. The mass panic that would come from that, along with the desire to intervene in my investigations by most of the civilian populace. We were going to tell everyone and go public with it quickly. We needed to know first and foremost what happened. Plus, we tried to give chase, and we were on his heels when we got to Strawberry. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find him that day, and, word still got out. But we didn't want to cause a mass panic for it. We were going to say, what happened when it was there, because shortly after we were in Strawberry and we lost the trail, my undersheriff and I went to Sisika, and we found a sheer... for lack of keeping things brief, because everything seems to be taking up too much fucking time today, a large amount of incompetence on part of the warden that led to this mishap happening. And as such, my
don't
department...
see that,
Because nobody's
don't
bothering...
see that.
No, because they don't bother to come ask and they want to bitch, but that is the truth of the matter, Moses, is that there was incompetence on the warden's part. And no, they're not going to see it because they're not in Sisika to see it.
Well, blessing your intentions, but I reckon that you've done yourself disservice by discrediting yourself in doing so. That's my opinion.
If it's a sin I have to bear for my decision, then it's one that I'll bear. But I did so with the intention of the people in mind. Unfortunately, unfortunately, I'm the sheriff, which means nothing I do is ever right by everybody. And if they want to be pissed, they know how to fucking reach me and talk to me about it myself. I keep an open door.
I know.
So
okay.
here's what you can tell the folks in Strawberry, save Ame, who I've talked to. If they have an issue with anything in my department, whether it be how I handle something, what I choose to do, what I say, anything, they can feel free to come talk to me. If they think I can do better, then they can come take up the fucking badge.
I ain't meaning to offend you, Mr. Green. I only speak my mind.
I know, and I know you speak in your mind, but it is also irritating to hear a lot of people try to micromanage me from the fucking shadows when they don't have the balls to come see me themselves.
I'm here to talk to you. So
I know.
Just give me that.
Believe me, I think you do have the balls because you've actually told me face to face, which is better than say two people in all but two people in Strawberry.
Gossip and heresy.
Yep.
Well, aside of that, this don't matter. What are we doing about this fella? He's still wandering around. Poor Sophie ate the brunt of it.
Josephine was in a gunshot fight with him earlier today.
Well,
that was probably the emergency that
to tell you.
That was probably what Mr. Roxton had to address as an emergency, was Josephine being shot up this afternoon. Now, thankfully, she is okay, and she gave the butcher every ounce of business she could after several hundred bullets being thrown around Limpany.
I ain't to tell you how to do your work, Sheriff, but in my experience, people are much like animals. More so in the case of what's his name? I don't even reckon to know his name. Either way.
His name is Herman Paisley.
Yeah, Mr. Paisley. I reckon he's more so an animal than the rest of us. As to why we ought to do a trap for him. Old-fashioned, just like you would go after wolf or elk. Call him out. And I figured this is a good prime opportunity to do so, as I suspect he's awaiting word from me. Maybe you ought to speak to your people and figure out what you'd like to do and how you'd like to do it, and we can set up a little trap for him. He's proud, so I can tell you he'll come. So long as he don't find the trap, he'll step into it.
Well, let me ask you this, Mr. Moses. You still don't have a telegram, do you?
Oh, yeah, I've started a business one. I did.
Is that how you Is that how you telegrammed the newspaper the first time?
No, I went to the box sent it by anonymity.
Okay. Then that actually works in our favor, and I am inclined to set the trap, but I don't want to do it just yet. I do want to converse with some of my other deputies who will be likely inclined to do so.
That's good, but I tell you to consider folks out there in the valley, both our folk in the Strawberry, they're itching to do it. And, well, you know, son, don't you? He's calling them the mob, so I figured this exactly what's brewing now.
I know Sean. If you remember from McAllister, he was my undersheriff.
Well, he's right on calling it a mob because that's what he's fixing up to be, and I'm trying to take my time on it. But I figure, well, folks are gonna end up saying old Moses ain't doing nothing about it, so we might as well do it ourselves.
Well, here's what you can tell them is that there is something that is in the works. You're not going to talk about it because, quite frankly, I don't want word getting out. But at the same time, like I said, if they have issue with my department, how I do things or anything, they can come talk to me. And if they don't want to do that, they can kiss my fucking boot.
All right. Well, you speak to your folks. I'm sure I can reach you or talk to Salome or anyone else.
Well, when you have that cloth delivery ready, send me a telegram with your business telegrams. That way I can be in contact with you about it and try to have an easier way of reaching you, especially if we decide to come up to things. I'm not gonna lie, it is rather difficult if I need to find you on something, and I can't because I can't reach you by telegram. It makes things difficult.
It is intentional, sir.
I know it's intentional, but especially in a matter such as this, it makes things very difficult. And if we're talking business, even more so.
I've hired on Miss Snyder, which I am not sure you've been acquainted with, and she's a fine woman, and she will likely do Snyder, Helen Snyder.
Oh, I don't know that one.
She's fine, and you're bound to come across her. She will handle all the paperwork for me and probably do the correspondence.
That is completely perfectly fine, and congratulations on an employee. I know that'll make your life a bit easier.
Well, it's 1-0 to me on the scoreboard. Now you gotta find yourself someone.
I would rather find somebody for our blacksmith before me. I'm at least able to keep up with most everything, whereas the blacksmith is up to
Don't fucking tell me about it.
He's up to his eyeballs and everything, but I've got a deputy that's interested in working there part-time, and then a few other folks I've sent that way, so hopefully something catches soon.
I only hope so, because I have a long list of things that I want to purchase out of them, and starting by brief with is the tin cans, and never on to be found at Ambrose.
Well, I imagine if you get him a telegram with everything, with that business telegram of yours, he can start working on it and putting it together.
Yep, it's a matter of finding him. I got a bunch of bits and bobs for him, and I come around Valentine often, and he never there. But you're right. I suppose I should.
He was just around yesterday.
I'll find him.
Okay, well, if you ever need his telegram, I have it. Just let me know.
All right, I'll check it, actually.
Okay, it's a VA for Valentine, 4303.
VA 4303.
VA 4303. Holy shit, Chad! I'm having deja vu today. What the fuck?
303. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, I'll be waiting around here, me or one of you deputies, about what you want to do with it. But I figure he's a prime opportunity for you to chop him. All I got to do is send him a certain word, and I'm sure he's going to show up. Can't help himself.
That's very good information to know, and I do appreciate that. But with everything as well, I'll run this by my undersheriff. Unfortunately, she's out in the Far East right now handling business and issues down in Van Horn.
All we got to do is wait, I suppose.
Yep. Well, on top of good things, I have more deputies lined up for interviews the next couple of days, so hopefully I'll have even more recruits running around.
That's good.
Yep.
That's good.
Sean has called in a lot of people, so. All right, well, Mr. Moses, I appreciate it. And like I said, regarding those folks in Strawberry, if they're upset with how I do things, they can come talk to me, or they can kiss my boot, one of the two. But I'm not going to sit here and be micromanaged by people grumpy in the shadows.
Yeah, no worries. I understand you. All right, let's go on the front.
I have one more element of business to deal with, and then I can go on actually do my fucking job.
You really need to find someone to work for you here.
Oh, I'll be out in just a minute. I need to find something. I've been trying, Moses! Fuck! That's actually really good information to know, too.
Calm down, Log. You down, you calm. Calm down. Calm down, horse. Alright, it's good. You're okay. You're okay.
Okay, Midnight, easy. I know, you're excited. You're okay. You take care, Moses.
Alright.
Where the hell did everybody go? The vlog we do. Miss Shayless. Miss Cypress.
Yes, that is me.
Oh, fantastic. I believe I have business with you next.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just filling my canteen real quick.
No worries. Sorry that took a bit longer than planned.
That's alright. That's alright.
Tell you what. Midnight, you go graze for a while, okay? You have to forgive me. It seems today is one of those days where everybody wants a piece of me for something.
That's understandable. You're a sheriff. You're an important person.
I wouldn't say necessarily important. A lot of people are pissed off at how I've been handling a few things lately, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. Now, how many logs did you say you had?
I have 204 wood.
204. Well, I'll tell you what. I can give you $21 for the whole set.
Sounds good to me. I'm not quite sure how I can give it to you though.
Okay, so if you look in your pocket at the very top of it, you can kind of get an inclination of how many things you want to hand to a person. So make sure that's set to 204, and then you just pull the logs right over to give to me. There you go, just like that.
All right, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Well, you have a wonderful, wonderful time on duty, and I hope to see you again soon.
I hope to see you again soon, Sue. Soon too. Jesus, I'm losing my words. But you be safe out there, okay?
Thank you so much. I will.
Larry, do me a favor. Hang on to these for now. Better to be pissed off than to be pissed on, true.
If I come upon more lumber after lumberjacking, do you want me to bring it back to you again, or?
Absolutely. I'm always looking to purchase wood because most everything I do in the shop requires it in some way, shape, form, fashion, and that's ending up. That'll end up in another business. So, for example, I make wood barrels that the distillery down in Saint Denis uses to make alcohol. I make the handles the gunsmiths use for their weapons. I make fermentation barrels for anybody inclined to make their own alcohol. Churns for some of the ranches and all kinds of other goods that people need. And hopefully very soon I'll start making tents and canvases for everyone.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Yeah, I'll definitely bring any wood that I come upon while I'm lumbering out to you, okay?
All right, very good, very good. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I take it you're rather new to state?
Yes, I am, yeah.
Oh, well, welcome to Kingston Plains. Hopefully everything has been good so far for you.
Yes, it's been lovely. Thank you so much. Well, minus the cougar, but other than that, I've been doing well.
You got to be careful with those kitty cats. They try to get you all the time.
Yeah, definitely. I was trying to do some lumbering, and I just happened to... Well, it ran into me more than anything.
The burger kitty. Yeah, they tend to do that, especially if you're up in the tall trees area next to beaches. There's that one kitty cat there that will come say peekaboo.
Oh goodness, I'll have to keep in mind to stay away then. All right, thank you.
Yeah, tall trees can be rough with the wildlife. There's the cougar at Beaches Ranch, then there's a couple grizzlies that like to be roaming through there, plus wolves, so just be careful. It can be rather dangerous.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I'll keep an eye out.
All right, you be safe now, Miss Cypress.
You do the same.
I will try to, but it's nothing I can promise. Murder kitty.
Would you look at that? A handsome man on a handsome horse.
Oh, a
Jesus.
handsome man on a handsome horse. You couldn't possibly be talking about me.
I know, I was talking about this guy behind you. No, I'm kidding.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Oh, very good. I heard you poking around the station a bit ago.
Yes. You were missing. You were missing in action, and people were looking for you. And I saw your horse outside the office, and people were like, "Oh, then he's inside probably." And I was like, "Yeah." And then I said hello to Midnight, and I brushed him a little bit, and I think that alerted you to my presence.
Case closed. You found me.
Indeed.
You're just a regular detective already.
Yes, a private detective, you could say.
But yes, I've been found. Sally found me, Slater found me, Moses found me, Miss Cypress over there found me. Everyone seeming to find me. And apparently all the strawberries pissed off at me, but that's neither here nor there.
All of Strawberry?
Yeah, according to Moses, the folks in Strawberry are not happy with how I've handled things with the butcher, but quite frankly, if they have an issue, they can talk to me or they can kiss my fucking boot.
Who even is the... Hello?
Father, I just...
You're fine.
Sheriff, do you happen to know where I can get a horse brush from?
General store.
General
The
store
general
would
store?
be,
Okay.
yeah, the best place. There's one here in Blackwater, but you might get a better price up in Strawberry if you're so inclined.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Right. Who even lives in Strawberry? Like what, Moses and Enola?
I think it's Moses, Enola, Ame, Joey, and then if I had to guess, the Grizzly Creek Ranch folks.
Right, okay. First of all, fuck Joey. Second of all, Ami has not been very nice lately to Matei, which I take personal, because I like Matei. I fuck Moses. She's pissing me off. Enola, I like her, but I don't like that she's mean to you. Right, and the ranch people, most of them, I don't even like. I like Rick and Sam and Evelyn, and that's about it.
Fair
and
enough.
Sophie, whatever.
Oh no,
Hello,
man, the
ma'am.
sheriff has found me. How was your trip east?
So we passed by a large wagon on the way just outside of Valentine.
Okay.
Then we got to Van Horn, and there were large wagon tracks. So we, at that point, we could be that was probably then that we had passed by. And also, it was a very tall man trying to sell some moonshine. Didn't work, so we're guessing. And then on, Slayer did see, it was very briefly, but he did see on the wagon there were 3 folks, all wearing ponchos and hats.
Oh, they were in Blackwater earlier. I think Hagen and Fraser saw them.
Oh yeah?
They were
That
stood in
is,
front of the stables, and it looked like a standoff, but I think it was more of a conversation than anything else.
That is good information to know.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Didn't hear it
Also,
from me.
of course, by the way, Under Sheriff, I've learned some new information that you need to know with immediate haste, and I have a plan for the butcher with this information.
All right.
So, I'm going to need you to hop on my horse. I'm going to abscond with you to have a conversation elsewhere.
All right, all right.
Have a good time. See
Josephine, you
later.
be
Take
safe.
care. I will.
We have a way to set a trap for him.
All right.
And it's a surefire trap.
All right, let's hear it.
So, Moses, of all people, was met at gunpoint, and he made a deal to write a book about the butcher and everything he's done. In the course of that conversation, Moses found out that he, the butcher, has access to the newspaper telegram box.
What do you mean?
You know how you telegram KP News for things with the newspaper?
Yeah?
Somehow the butcher has access to that that particular telegram box. That was my response exactly.
Oh, Lord.
So, and Moses was able to confirm it with particular details that he had sent something to the newspaper regarding me and some, their disgruntlement of me, but that's neither here nor there. They can eat my fucking boot. That being said, Moses has come to me with the idea that we set a trap. That he requests to meet with the butcher face to face to discuss the particulars of this book and writing it and making sure it gets to print. Where we as the deputies will be lying in wait for his arrival, and once we confirm that it's him, we spring the trap.
I see.
Now, Moses did present the idea originally of doing such a trap before, and I wasn't exactly keen with it, given the fact that a civilian's putting their life on the line.
Yeah.
But given this way, we know a guaranteed way to reach him, that we know exactly where he can be and what he wants, because it's exactly what he wants, a book about his life to become a legend.
Yeah.
Then, I strongly think this is an opportunity that we can't pass up and miss.
What if he says that it's a trap?
That's just the thing. Moses has a way to communicate with him that it is truly Moses and not us. So what I'm thinking is we'll have Moses make the arrangements with the KP News Telegram. Once he gets a confirmation back from the butcher, we'll know a time, a place, and a day. We will be in position well in advance, and then when Moses cues us that the butcher's there, like I said, we spring the trap.
All right.
And in fact, to confirm things, I'm thinking that maybe we have a deputy, one of the newer ones that the butcher's not familiar with. Stand in, dark clothing, hiding the face, and that way they can give a confirmation nod to us to be the signal.
I see.
And they can just be a publicist of sorts. Obviously, it can't be you and I. The butcher knows too much about us. He's seen our face too much. But somebody like Miss Jasmine Spit,
that's what I was thinking.
he doesn't know Jasmine, and I think she would be a perfect fit to go undercover for something like this.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
And I don't like putting a civilian in danger, but I think this is our best bet.
I agree. And given the fact that we would put Miss Spit right next to Moses, means that we have somebody who is law right next to him, who can make sure that he's protected at all costs, and that be their one objective. Nothing happens to Moses, and they get him out of there.
Yeah. Now the question I wonder is if he... he shows up, he sees two people there, he takes off. Is the question. He'll probably, if he wanted to meet with Moses alone.
We'll have Moses have it convinced that Moses will be the writer, but this is going to be a publicist, somebody who prints the books afterwards and is there to do the proofing of the concept. Somebody who wants to be involved the entire way through, who finds intrigue.
All right.
That way, if there's any suspicion, it just tells them, well, this is somebody interested in such a book and wants to see it come to fruition. They're going to be involved every bit through and through, which is, well, in fact, true of most publicists. They get involved very quickly.
That's true. All right. I just hope that we can do this before he decides to strike again, or anyone else.
I imagine he's going to need a few days to rest up after his fight with Josephine. She very much gave him the business, so to speak, and I imagine he is not feeling great after all of that.
After speaking with her and kind of getting her side of things, I have concurred that what she could have, everything she could have done, to the most extent, it makes sense. The way it was written, the statement that was written up, just kind of made it sound like she had ample opportunities to escape, but she didn't. So that's why I was like, and knowing Joe gave me pause. So I wanted to confirm with her, and it, to the most extent, was just unavoidable.
Yep, understandable. And I
Yeah.
very much thought the same when I read it, so... You see, you think I'm biased, but I can come to a good conclusion even when it comes to the woman that I am dating. That said as well, I have to break down my campsite tonight and move it because now Sam and Davey know where it's at, and I don't like that.
Yep, maybe not.
Yep, so I'm very much going to be breaking down that campsite later, and well, I'm going to be staying with Josephine here in Blackwater a few nights, and then when she's rested up and healed, we'll go find a new place to make camp. Not like that, Undersheriff. Get your mind out of the damn gutter. We are civilized around here. We're not savages. But yes, I do think that this opportunity from Moses is too good of an opportunity to pass up. So,
Also, while I have you here, if you can keep riding around, there is something else I wanted to discuss with you.
what is on your
An
mind?
incident that happened last night over at Grizzly Creek when I was trying to get Sophie's witness statement.
Which I
had gone
understand
there.
we've been able to get at this point, correct?
Yes. I had gone there with Slater at the ranch. Several people, including Sam, were there. Miss Sophie had not had a second doctor visit yet, so we were waiting for the doctors to arrive to take a look at her, make sure she was all right. Of course, you know, with Sam being there, things were tense, but, you know, it was all business. Go there. Sophie is, you know, having her checkup and everything. I'm waiting outside. And then, Ashbrook came to me. She was off duty. She had mentioned that she thought that Miss Sophie could have had perhaps pain medication, and it would be better to take the statement another day. I said, all right. So I go to confirm it, you know, with them. And when I try to talk to Miss Sophie, I am barred from talking to her by Sam and Evelyn. Sam and Evelyn go, take Sophie aside, have a private conversation with her, and then they come back and say, she doesn't, don't, come back tomorrow, she'll talk to you at 4, only you, don't bring anyone else. And I'm like, all right, could I please hear those words from her, please? And they're like, no, you can't talk to her. It should be, we told you what to do, now leave. And I was a little taken back because, and then that's when kind of Evelyn came up and she said that Sophie 100% did take laudanum and that she was not coherent, and she got very frustrated at me for asking to just hear the words out of Sophie's mouth saying that she wants to talk to me tomorrow at that time and only me. And I tried to just confirm, you know, with the witness, but they would not let me speak to the witness at all. And while I personally doubt that there was any ill intent or nefarious purposes, that borderline does not seem legal to not let a lawman speak with a witness.
Okay, so I have one question for you.
Mhm.
Was Evelyn there treating her?
Yes.
And Evelyn is a doctor treating a patient. And even
But it
if
was
a
not Evelyn that told me at first. It was Sam.
Okay,
Who
that is
should
a
not
business.
have been.
Hold up, stop. Okay, so when it comes to things, Evelyn is the medical director. If she says that her patient is not in a position to give a witness statement at the time, then that is something we need to respect.
I did. But the fact wasn't that fact. It was that there was a civilian involved who told me first, and then when I asked, Evelyn came and she had a temper, and I mean, I remained calm as soon as she said that. I said, all right, and I did leave and come back another day, but I felt that there should not have been a civilian involved, and the fact that they had, you know, went and talked with the witness and then would not let me even see or talk with the witness myself to confirm these details felt.
Okay, so here's what I'm drawing the line. when a doctor who is treating a patient comes in and says, "That's it, that's it," that is end of discussion at that point. Does a civilian need to be involved for that? No, but that is a conversation that we should have with Evelyn off to the side.
Yes, but I understand, and I had just, asked that, and so when she brought it up, she was very angry with me, and I just...
She very well could have been frustrated at that or something else, and we do need to give some leeway to that. But at the same time, we can have a conversation with her about how she addresses you and things, but, I do also want to get her story because I imagine, there is a different perspective to everything. Does Sam need to be involved? No. But at the same time, Evelyn did step in for that. And that is the point that we need to respect that line.
And I did.
Okay. I hope when I talk to them, that's the same story I get.
I did after Evelyn explained that harshly. I said, all right, and we left. It just, I just would have preferred it if she said, hey, look, she's had laudanum, she's not in her right mind, as the doctor, if she had said it just more politely and calmly, I wouldn't have had such an issue.
Okay.
But my main issue is the civilian getting involved.
Yep, I get that. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of feedback, too, from some things I've observed. When you do feel passionate about certain things, like trying to get a statement, you can sometimes get a little bit forceful with it. Sometimes maybe having a little more of a gentle hand might be the better way to go. So, for example, when it came to Josephine and the butcher being, escaping Sissika and everything that day, you were very quick to, throw around, this is a legal order, lawful order, just trying to throw weight. A lot of times, you're going to have a lot better respect and receiving when you're not speaking from just straight authority right out of the gate, but rather stepping down from where you're at and speaking to them more on an equal level.
Alright.
So, it is words to consider, and, I imagine I'm going to get a sign from Evelyn, which I fully intend to, and, go from there. But also, Evelyn is a doctor. She's not one of us in terms of law. Is she a sister department? Yes. We need to be working together. But at the same time, we also need to remember that while we do have power, we only need to save that for the moments that really need that kind of power. And in the meantime, as our oath states, as we are people, we should be of the people. We're not higher or better than them just because we're sheriff and under sheriff. We're still, Kyle and Sally Mae. And she is still just Evelyn, and he is still Sam. And in those moments where somebody does get heated, maybe we don't need to be forceful and trying to drive something home for a specific outcome that we want. Sometimes maybe taking a few more things at face value is the better route to go, and have a bit more of that tact to how we approach things. Now, am I saying anything yesterday was in the wrong? No, not at all. But, it's always possible it could have been handled a different way, if that makes sense. I still think you're doing a very good job as an under-sheriff, and I will continue to support that fact as long as you continue to do a good job. But I would be remiss if I didn't say that was something I observed, that, maybe we can try to work on a little bit to make you an even better under-sheriff, and maybe prepare you for my office one day. Because that is my goal as the sheriff, is developing my deputies. That way, should something happen to me, whether fortunate or unfortunate, that my predecessor is trained and in position, ready to go. Does that sound like a fair bit to work on?
Yeah.
Alright, very good. Speaking of which, Mr. Moses.
Yeah?
Can we have a word with you off to the side regarding that conversation earlier?
Sure. Sure.
We'll go to the same spot, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
I haven't done a single bit of investigating. It's been fucking admin all day. God damn it. I do. It has its moments. Sally, we're gonna use my my alternative office when I'm here in Blackwater. And welcome to my alternative office. So Moses, Sally, and I were talking about your suggestion. I filtered in on everything you've told me. And we both agree that this is an opportunity that we cannot pass up. That said, there are a couple things in our plan we wish to adjust, and this is to make sure that you're protected and to ensure that it's truly him.
Alright.
We do want to set the trap as you've described, but we want to place a deputy right next to your side. It's a deputy that the Butcher is not going to be familiar with. In fact, it's going to be one of my recruits at the present moment. We're going to have them dressed up in dark clothing to make sure their identity is as hidden as possible. And we're going to have them act in the role of a publicist. Somebody who's very interested in this book that you have been talking to from Saint Denis. And they wish to be there to see the details of this book that he's wanting commissioned before his unfortunate end. While we're there, we're going to position several deputies around the entire area of meat, ideally in hidden locations. So, we would want something like a city or a town or somewhere that we can, hide some folks. And then when you give them a specific word or confirmation that it is Mr. Paisley, they give the signal to us, and then we close in and spring the trap. With their whole goal ensuring nothing but your safety the entire time should Mr. Paisley decide to act like a cornered dog.
Alright. I ain't too sure he's gonna be happy with me just showing up with a publicist.
Oh,
but
so
he
that's
might bite
something-
into it.
That's something you should put, like you said, he's a very proud man. He wants the story written. So make him
I
think...
should write it for him. Yeah, I can do that.
Exactly. You're the one writing it, but the publicist is there to make sure the printing is correct, and they want to know how to be able to market this book. And so let's make it seem like they've just taken great interest in his story, and they want to see it there, but they also want to be able to witness it firsthand to make sure that the accounts are correct. Most publicists do get involved very quickly from concept of book through writing, through printing and everything. So this would very much match that, and we'll give you a name.
Okay.
Well, you can just say publicist for now. We'll give you a name to give when the deputy's there. But aside from that,
I'm thinking you ought to get your man dressed up publicist. Kind of visits me a few times and pretend he's role, just in case he's following me around.
that is very much the plan. So, the deputy that you're going to be meeting with, her name is Jasmine Spit. She is currently a recruit, but she's also a very fine law person, according to Sean, and from what I have seen so far from her. So I have no issue with her making sure she's your protector.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have her dress up in, rather dark clothing, as if trying to stay anonymous, because sometimes publicists do that. And I'm going to have her meet with you in public locations such as your shop over the next couple of days. Ideally, I would like to set the trap for this coming Saturday.
Okay. All right.
Now, between you and I think the butcher tends to be around more in the afternoon time if we're thinking Eastern Stars. So I'm thinking maybe we set this meeting for, something like, let's say, 30 minutes after the afternoon storm.
Okay.
Sally, do you think that would work for you?
On which day?
This coming Saturday. I know we have the fight night this coming Sunday evening, but Saturday seems to be free in terms of state events.
Yes.
I figures you might skulk around that fight night. You might want to send your deputy there, try to do some, preliminary acquaintance for that that so-called publication might fall for that.
So here's the thing: we're meeting him on Saturday. The fight night is the day after.
Okay, I ain't too sure when the fight night is. I ain't looked at their flyers none.
I believe it's this coming Sunday at 6 o'clock in the evening by the Eastern Stars.
Oh,
so,
okay. Then it's going to be after. Okay. All right.
But
well, I'll
on
just
top
wait
of
to
everything,
see your deputy.
Yep. On top of everything, I believe several deputies are going to be there off duty working security for the event. I myself will even be there.
Okay. All right. Well, let's hope this trap goes well so that we don't have to think that he might be there.
Really hope it does.
I would very much love
Great.
for that trap to be sprung, and that way I can bring his body back dead, draped over the back of my horse into a town, drop him at Evelyn's feet, and say it's finally done.
Okay.
If I can get the chance to do that, I will be a very happy man for a very long while.
All right. Everything sounds good to me. Have your deputy come introduce yourself, and we do all the whole charade with the publication.
Very good. Then I think we have a deal and agreement. Needless to say, Mr. Moses, this business does not extend this conversation, except when you talk about it with Miss Spit. I'm not even going to inform my other deputies to ensure we don't have a leak of information.
Okay. All right.
All right, well, I'm going to proceed to get some arrangements taken care of, and I'm going to let Miss Spit know of her upcoming assignment, and go from there. I may assign her a deputy handler, somebody that I can trust, which would be Mr. Sean, just to make sure that on our side, things are where they need to be. But I think this is the best course of action to get the butcher into our custody as quickly as possible.
All right. Okay. Well, God willing, as they say.
God willing, indeed.
All right.
Well, Moses, I believe in the interim, you take care of yourself. I look forward to the business that we need to get taken care of. Your bows will get repaired here probably rather soon. But I do need to look over a few things and finally check telegrams for the first time in 3 hours, because I have done nothing but have conversations all evening.
No worries. You take your time. I'll come by and check.
Yep. Actually, by question, does your shopkeep have a special word for their storage box?
Montana.
Can you slip me a note with the spelling of that?
It's like Montana, but with an F. It's Italian for fountain.
Okay. Do I need to emphasize the F when I slip the note to him?
No.
Okay, so kind of like how mine is. Understood. Well, I'll tell you what, you've only paid me, so I'll get those bows together. If I don't see you tonight, before I go to bed, I will make sure to bring them by and leave them with your shopkeep.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And of course, I appreciate
I'll
you very
let
much.
you know of the cloth.
Yep, let me know how much this can end up being once you have a final price for it all.
All right. I need to be off to catch that Milo. All right, see you around. Unless anything else you want to be saying?
No, not at all. I appreciate you very much, Moses. Thank you for having that conversation with me earlier.
Mm-hmm. So long.
Right, you have a good one.
Oh, chat, I love when a devious plan comes
Come on,
together.
baby. Yep. Go. Bold.
Yeah.
Why everybody keeps telling me that?
Sally, I think it's safe to say that today is fortuitous for us.
Indeed. Well, off we go.
Call yours. Take the tracks out for a minute, we'll cut to the river. Save your stamina for the time being, I'll let you know when we need to sprint. Okay, let's go.
Who's that behind us? Is that another one of our deputies?
I don't know. We'll find out when they catch up.
Slater and Jerry.
Thank you.
Very good, very good. Arrow, what's up, buddy? Hello, all. How are you today, buddy? Oh, you have to actually be kidding me.
I just got treated. God damn it, for bruised ribs.
Okay, let's go.
Some of us can't stop on a dime like that.
Yeah, fair enough. Anybody have any idea where this will take place in Saint Denis?
The slums, if I had to guess.
Wait, the slums, okay.
I didn't get a chance to look at my
Stop.
map.
Stop for a moment.
I don't see it. I don't actually see it on the map.
I don't either. All right, let's get moving.
The
Let's
report
go.
don't stick for too long.
Yep, let's go for a full sprint.
Oh, Jerry.
Just little tiny rock. Pop over on a rock. We're run on it.
God damn it, Ash. Kiss it. All right, present it. Watch the trays.
Sheriff, horses down the line need a break.
All right, let's rest them up. How do the horses in the back feel? Think we got enough to get to roads?
Yeah.
All right, let's push it to roads. Evening. What was that in the hat we just passed?
I don't know. Possibly Ashbrook, but I'm not sure.
That looked like it. All right, let's rest up through town. We'll cut to the right and stay off the main road. Alright, let's take it through Caligot to Saint Denis.
Cutting through Caliga.
I'm telling, ooh, everyone does it. I rest him up to a trot in town. But. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Huh? What are you gonna do? Tell law? I am the law. Never would have saw saying law never obeys traffic laws. I mean, there's no such thing as traffic laws in Saint Denis in 1898, so... But Shayla's, how you feeling, bud? Sally, by chance, did you get a chance to figure out exactly where the report came from?
I did not.
What about you, Jerry or Slater? Anybody figured it out?
Negative. Yeah, we were headed out of town before we took a look.
I gotcha. Yeah, Sally and I had just finished a meeting and we took off as soon as we got the report.
We're gonna split. Me and Jerry go north and y'all look south.
Yeah, let's do that. Jerry and Slater, why don't you guys go up and search around the gallows? Sally and I will search the slums.
You lead the way, Jerry. I don't exactly know.
I'll take a look here in the marketplace.
Yeah, I'm right with you. Nope, don't. I'm right here with you.
Oh, there's something.
How are you? Sir?
Yep, I think this might be it.
I think this is it.
Gut punching.
Would you move away a little? Hey, what they do, huh? You kidding me?
Sally, get back here. The hell? back this way. Behind you.
There you are.
I found something that's interesting, but it's unrelated to this.
Oh, what is it?
Hello.
Who said hello?
Huh?
Somebody told me hello. Was that a local?
It was a local.
Okay. You find anything else related to our
No,
lovely
sir.
sale?
So what's this that you found?
Come with me. Take a look at this.
Oh, my lord.
Particularly this right here.
Camo, Kit Mace Owen.
Hmm. It's recent too. Look at this. Nothing here. It's all too stained.
So they like to hang out east. St. Denis and Van Horn.
Look at this. A crate of whiskey. Good choice.
Yep. That would definitely be trademark of Owen. He is a self-proclaimed alcoholic.
I did have a fermentation barrel sale earlier today, so maybe they have one nearby. But that's good to know that they're here in the slums of St. Denis.
My husband asked for
Hold
a
up.
raise today, and his boss actually.
There we go. It's locked.
Hello there.
You happen to have anything to drink on you, sir?
I do not.
Well,
I was actually
Norris
meaning-
is right there.
Yep.
I'm going to.
I need to stop in and get a plate of food because I'm actually starting to get pretty hungry. Do you have enough for a couple of drinks by chance?
Yeah.
Okay, I would love a cup of coffee. I have like $5 to my name right now.
No, stop following. Stop following me. Oh, yeah. Not in that.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Ow!
Hello. I can't believe
There's your
my-
payback.
Deserved.
You're damn right it's deserved.
Sorry, there was a muscle spasm on my part.
Uh-huh. So, I can't believe
I'll buy you an
can't-
extra coffee for that.
I can't believe you turned around and just said fuck the sheriff and punched me in the face.
No, I did not.
Wait a minute, what is this? There's a bunch of pillows in the corner. And this piano has 3 different bullet holes.
Been there for a long while. I think I did ask Nora about that at one point. She said that she had put them there.
Okay. I didn't mean to take that down. You saw nothing? Who's screaming help? I know, right? Okay.
Let's find the others, I suppose.
Well, we know exactly where it happened, which is the marketplace, which is good. Between this, the Vulture, and everything else, and we know that Kit, Mace, and Owen are here. We need more eyes on Saint Denis.
Yes, sir. Van Horn gets hit pretty regularly, too.
Yep, so we need to stop having congregations in Blackwater and start having a little more force this way.
Yes, sir.
Tell you what, let's go to telegrams and see if we can't find Slater and Jerry and get them up to speed with what we found.
You have a good evening.
Wait a minute, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the first edition of the newspaper. It can go away. Yeah, the local screaming help is just fucking priceless. Chat, it doesn't help that I really have to pee. We found it.
You did or did not?
We did. It was in the market. We also found something else we want to show you.
Oh, there you guys are.
Yeah, well, in the most creative way I can say, we ain't found shit.
Well,
Concerning why you say it's creative.
well, you guys haven't found shit, and we found two things together. Two different things that are unrelated.
The reason I say it's creative because we're outside the dock. Shit in.
Wait, what?
What? Never mind. Later.
Fair enough.
You folks ain't come across Mr. Clay, have you?
No, we have not.
No, not recently.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Evening, mister.
Well, that's interesting. Puh! Did anybody else just see that with that local?
See what?
What appeared to be a local falling out of the sky.
No, I did
Oh,
not.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen that before. I know what you're talking
Yep.
about by the dock.
Oh, right here, but that's neither here nor there. Let's stay close and speak only at normal range.
Evening, mister.
Damn, it is hustling in Buffalo.
Well, this is why. Well, wait. So Sally and I spread out around the marketplace. We weren't able to find anything else connected to this right now, so I do want to do a revisit. But on top of finding this, you all know our friends Kit, Mace, and Owen, right?
I know of them.
Well,
Yeah,
come
Kit
this-
and Mace,
come-
yep.
Come this way. While I was investigating that, I came across this in this alleyway. Gentlemen, I would like to present to you where they've been hiding out.
Well, they don't know that.
No, they don't, and I intend to leave it this way so they can be none the wiser. But given the fact that we have sales here, something being sold in Van Horn, on top of this here, plus another set of crimes, plus the butcher's interest in the Saint Denis Hospital and his recent sightings here, we need more eyes in Saint Denis more often. So, I'm going to start basing myself in Saint Denis when I'm on duty for the next couple of days.
Alright. Yeah, when I go on duty later in the afternoons, I'll do a little sweep around the place.
Very good.
Usually sleep in the distillery anyway, so.
Yeah, that's fair and understandable. But also I'm going to say this among you three, because I trust you three. Keep yourselves free Saturday, if you can. We might have something.
Alright.
I can't say much yet, but Sally knows the full detail. We're working out something, and if it goes well, we're going on a fishing trip.
Oh.
Mhm.
All right.
It's a fishing trip I think you gentlemen will want to be a part of.
Uh-huh. Do we have a time for this expedition?
I'd say right after the afternoon storm.
We'll see.
Alright.
That's fair. If you can be here, great. If not, understandable. But I figured I would say it when there's not too many ears to listen to me. Fishing trip people get banned. No, the fishing trip where we catch a serial killer, my friend. We got some information earlier today that is juicy. Now that we know that little hideout is there, what do we make of this?
2-man, tan and white, and dark chaps and shirt.
Now, where's our gut punching?
Moonshine. Moonshine. That's got to be it.
I very much would agree with that assessment. So who do we know that wears white, and who do we know that wears tan? And who would have the resources to get into moonshining?
Well, me and Miss Sally, whenever we went up to Van Horn, they were trying to sell moonshine as well. Not too long ago. Now, the only description was a tall man. That was the only description. A tall man and a large wagon.
Interesting.
I mean, but the, does the said tall man usually wear dark chaps?
I cannot say that I've seen him with chaps.
Does he wear tan?
On occasion, he wears a tan shirt, but usually I see him in more of a white shirt that's very grimy.
Davey is also very tall, but I don't know if he usually wears like dark browns though.
Evening, mister.
Yeah, where were the boys in blue when this happened?
Okay then. So we know that it's we got a pretty good clue that it's moonshine. We have a couple of guesses on who it could be. Let's get all this written up and keep an eye on it. I imagine Van Horn and this are not unrelated.
I heard this too.
Alright.
I know that Kit feller. He's got access to some sort of illicit substances.
Interesting.
I was investigating over near the slums just around the corner, next to Bardot's pub. And he was the only person I seen over that way headed out.
Okay. So I'm going to go step into the corner and use the loo for a minute. I will see you all back at the station, yes?
All right. I think I'll be laying my head down now, sir.
That sounds good. Jerry and Slater, it's up to you to write this up, please. Alright, chat, I will be right back. I really have to pee.
Lay my head down there.
You do this here? Oh, you did, okay. I'll go ahead and take care of this then.
I think I got it.
Alright, I'm gonna get rid of
Yep.
it now.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I'm back. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Interesting little alleyway.
Good evening.
Mr. Harden.
Oh, that's the trapper here. Cool.
Hello.
Good evening, folks. Don't mind me. I'm just having a peruse about. What was the bar? What early game? I was kind of building towards like something whirlwind, but I didn't get past like level 10. Yeah. Also, the Green's met Wilder catch you around. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I look forward to it, my friend. It was good to get to see Wilder again, too. I missed the fucker.
Hello.
Wait, what the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? Wilder was around earlier. He sold me wood.
Neoma. Could be better.
Oh, hello
Wait,
there.
lo so la.
Hello, mister.
Been bowling all night? Yeah.
Hey, muévete. Ya. Move.
Have a great night. You too, my friend. Get resting. I'll catch you later.
Howdy.
Mister.
It was right before I ran into him. Wilder.
Hey.
Add those. Let's see. Do I have any telegrams that are missing? We might as well handle these while we're at it, chat, because I'm going to need to have them updated at some point anyway. Nah. Caitlin E. Caraman. Emails time? Yeah, just updating the fucking book. bitch. There we go. No, that's a telegram I'm not going to be adding in. Which is Hutch's. Don't do that. Okay. We're going to check in with everyone, see how the report writing is going, and then we're probably going to go off duty, collect our paycheck, and make our way to Blackwater, and then out to our campsite to break it down, now that Sam knows where we stay. And then, yeah.
No evidence other than the witness statement, and there's no autopsy report.
Hello?
He's right behind me. It'd be the sheriff.
Peekaboo.
Oh. Can't see him.
You honestly can't see me, Jerry?
He's right beside me. Sit down and then get off some sitting real quick, Sheriff, and see that might fix it.
What about now? You might need to actually step outside the building, Jerry, and then step back in.
Okay. In regards to the...
Oh. Do you see me now? Mr. Slater, can you see me?
I can. I am
Okay.
in the reports.
Because I can't see or hear Jerry at all. Well, I can see Jerry, but I can't hear him.
Okay. Jerry, walk out real quick and walk back in. All right, so this is what I got real quick, Sheriff. We got, I think, the moonshine thing done. Case saved today about the same time. Deputy Jerry is the one writing it. I'm just quickly filling shit in, so we both do it together. List of the deputies. The incident being moonshine illegal sale. Witness name a local. Word for word what they said. and then there's 2 suspect descriptions. Names are not applicable. Horse descriptions are not applicable. Both of them descriptions being number 1, a male, tan and white clothes, and second one also being a male with dark chaps and shirt. There's no evidence of an eyewitness report, and there's no autopsy report, and no charges, no fines, or prison time to be applicable in this incident report.
That is very much correct. Since we suspect it's moonshine, but we don't have enough to prove it. So, but it's a very good place to start, to say the least.
Okay, gotta post that one.
Very good, very good.
All right, how do we want to write up the other one with where we found the thing, and how I describe where the fuck we found it, because I don't know what it would be called.
It's an alleyway. It's the pig's alleyway, right behind the market.
That does remind me. I need to indicate we was in the marketplace.
Yep.
Where would I say that? Like location? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Location would be sent in the marketplace.
All right, got that done. So, that's a good one. Never mind. We'll figure it out later. We already wrote 107 reports so far.
Yep, I have.
God damn. Yeah, a lot of them got compiled into the dossier.
Yep, a lot of them were very much into the dossier, but I think very much a few of them will end up getting taken care of when we arrest people, because it's not really, dossier worthy, but it's all its individual thing. Now, stuff like the Rhodes Grave robbery that we have, dating back to the 24th of April, Isaac Naylor, we've confirmed, has left the state.
Oh.
So, that one we may be able to mark as closed and or close it.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back, Cherry Mud, we know where we can find her. She's in Van Horn, usually. The champagne-colored hair, the emerald graves that I reported back on the 26th of April, that likely could be Kit, so I will come back and update that.
All right, new report. Objects. So it would be.
Okay, so that one we know is Kit.
Mace. Kit. Where's the last person's name? Mace, Kit, and who?
Owen is the last name, I believe.
I don't have an Owen on my list.
It's
There it is.
Owen.
I see
It's
it now.
Owen unknown.
I found it. What are they called again?
We're calling them just the Kit and Gang.
Well, they had an initial. KMO.
Yeah, KMO.
I'm gonna call it hideout, hangout.
So I think this is a very good opportunity to use that gang profile that Sean put together
shit,
earlier.
You're right. All right, I gotta cancel. I'm doing it. So, cause I've not seen it. I've looked at it, but I've not really seen it.
Well, Mr. Slater, congratulations. You get to be the first to use that new template. Welcome back, Jerry.
Huzzah.
Can you see and hear me this time?
Yes, I can.
Very good.
All right.
So, Mr. Slater here gets to be the first to use our new gang template that Mr. Sean has brought over from our days back in McAllister.
Ah.
Oh my god, Frozen, hi, hello. Hey, hi, hello.
I hate that it does that bullshit.
Take a look at that. I ain't seen it yet.
You should. It's rather thorough. When it comes to paperwork, Sean is very particular on a few things, and he likes to make sure the P's and Q's are there. That way, if we do have something go to court, it's very solidified. Frozen, you shithead. I love your face,
What would
buddy.
the title be? KMO gang report, gang
Yeah, I'll just call
profile, gang file.
A KMO gang profile.
Okay, what status is it? Be investigative?
We can. For now, put that as investigating.
Okay, unless you want to pin it. At
No,
the top.
I don't want to pin that per se. I'm going to suggest that our clerk maybe gets a new category for those.
I figured. Okay. Okay, aliases. We're just gonna call them Kit, Mace, Owen.
Yeah, Kit Mace Owen, KMO. Somebody came up with the name of the Kit and gang. I think it is what it is, but now that we know that the hangout is here in Saint Denis, it gives us something to work on.
Yep. What type of gang we classify them as?
Given the fact that they've robbed stores, violent.
Okay, I didn't know if we had different other classifications.
It's gonna take a lot of work. Oh,
Obviously, this is
fair.
new.
Yeah,
Understandable.
Kit and Mace robbed me
We'll figure a
along
way
with
out.
Sam.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Do they have any symbols or colors or?
I ain't seen any so far.
We'll just say not applicable.
Though one of them is a self-proclaimed alcoholic and has a lot of whiskey.
Maybe that's where the fucking whiskey went.
It might be.
So,
Well,
somebody
gentlemen,
bought 40 bottles worth of whiskey the other night. $70.
Well, I know you and Mike are happy to probably have that happen. Means some money coming into the distillery. But, gentlemen, I'm going to leave you two to finish it up. It sounds like you two are very much on top of things. I'm going to go off duty. I have a campsite that I need to break down because there's some people that found it that I'd rather they not know where I sleep at the end of the night.
Fair enough.
Understandable.
So.
Ooh, that does remind me. I heard through the grapevine there's a thing that the carpenters can make now. It's like a storage per se, lockbox.
That is correct. It is a storage chest, and I will be able to make them soon, but I need stuff from the blacksmith.
My question was, do you think someone can open it up with a lockpick if they find it?
That is a very good question. I do not know. I believe it's going to be one of those fancy new combination locks that, if you know it, you spin the dial to it, and it's very hard to pick with a lockpick, so potentially not.
Alright,
It's fair stuff, fair enough.
Didn't know if you knew or not.
I don't know. It's very new to the point that I know it exists. I know what I need to make it. I've made an order for the materials, and that's about it. But on that note, gentlemen, it is getting late. I need to go address this camp thing, so
Yep.
I will catch you two later. You be safe, be well.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so this I don't know how to fill out. Like, estimated membership. We're going to call it 3 members.
Yeah.
I've never met these people, not done anything. So headquarters / meeting points. So this one, we're going to call it is called Pig Alley behind or beside the marketplace. That's what I was just told.
Estimated membership, yeah. It's the gang template we used back in High Stakes. Alright, chat, I'm going to go ahead and end stream here as well, because what's going to happen next, I'm just going to keep off camera, because why not? So, thank you guys so much for hanging. I appreciate you all very much. When it comes to the server side, I'm so happy we hit 30 today, and I hope everybody's loving it. Frozen, I say this all the time, you should be very proud, man. You've got something special here, and it's the fruit of that labor showing. But, chat, I love you guys very much. Y'all have a good night. I will catch you all